to register my product for a warranty because their website doesn't even work.
Is there a phone number to call? They should have that as a backup.
Can I use a QR code on your camera app? No. I mean, I literally click "Let's get started" and it says under system maintenance, which is where I'm supposed to find the phone number.
Well, that's...
All right, starting Diablo 2, and we're just joining you, right, David?
I guess. Yeah.
See if we could just join you where you're at, and then I'll just play a range and just go pew pew from far away.
So the thing is, he's at the end of the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they changed it from how it originally was with that. I know originally in Diablo 2, you couldn't just jump like that. You still had to at least hit the major checkpoints. But that's one of the reasons why people use the sorceress so frequently with it. Because they could teleport all the way to the point, knock out the boss really quick, and then you'd be on to the next act.
Test progress for most of the levels and stuff from that.
So I guess bow builds for Amazon is you use the multiple shot and guided arrow. Interesting.
So you just play shotgun.
Sounds about right.
Pretty much. That's how my Amazon is built right now. For my non-ladder character.
The exploding arrow just not considered that good?
It's not great. The multi-shot is great because you can add the penetration to it, so it'll go through enemies, and it goes in a wide arc, so it's just a mob clear. And then guided arrow for bosses.
All right, let's see what happens. Have you opened the game up, David?
Oh, shoot. For some reason I was thinking that you guys could just join an existing game. Nope, I'm going to need to start a new one. One sec.
You see,
okay.
Right click. It says you're in menu.
Well, yeah, that's because I just left game.
Ah.
Loading screen. 2000
Are
years.
you still playing in legacy graphics because of the laptop, or were you able to mess with things to make it so you could play in basic graphic?
I turned the graphics as far down as possible. I am definitely playing in legacy mode.
That bad, eh?
Oh yeah.
Is that
also with the graphics turned down all the way?
His computer has to run in Linux because it probably wouldn't even run in Windows.
That is in fact why I switched to Linux.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Sorry, what were you saying, Corey?
Oh, hell no. I'm surprised, your laptop can't handle this game even in...
It's old. And this is not an old game. What it's based on is old. But not it itself.
All right, do you want to message
I think
Great Friday
just crashed.
The password?
Yes. Crashed and in a...
Oh. Well?
Yeah, you might as well host.
I'll host? Okay. So your game does not do well hosting. Check.
Oh, no, it just randomly crashes sometimes.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what causes it.
Oh, yeah, if you're randomly crashing, we should definitely not have you host. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can go back. We're just waiting for Houston, so you can have fun with whatever characters. But right while Houston's downloading, he has a fancy Amazon bow that I'm gonna level up to try. So I mean, yeah. So we're just, I'm just making a.
That being said,
I'm gonna try building it really good. I'm following a guide right here. Do I need to?
I'm not sure how good that bow's really going to be if you're not using explosive arrow, though.
We can't join him.
It's well, I mean, I suppose it is still double damage war bow, so it's got at least that going for it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see when I get there. All right, game name.
And the plus one all level.
Brick Friday. I'm actually going to change the password.
But you don't want me to join? Yes.
Of course not, because if you're capable of joining, we're going to go to our main party.
I messaged in the Great Friday the password.
Okay, that's okay.
It was just more of, since I live streamed last time, just, I don't know. I don't think anyone's going to try joining, but it's a soft cap, I guess, against someone doing it.
Understandable.
Alright. Game is hot. So it's Great Friday, and password is in the Great Friday Discord chat.
All right.
Great Friday, all one word.
Actually, you can easily find me if you look.
Yeah, Corey is the one that does add everyone.
How dare.
Good day.
Thunder! Are you making a barbarian? Oh, nice. Ethan's also making a barbarian.
Bar.
Barber's Gate?
Barbers.
I got a druid that I'm playing right
You should
now.
look up a build, though. I recommend.
really should.
They're there. They just pulled up.
You don't be like me and half win it.
Yeah, you gotta.
Mr. Man is having some issues right now.
You're saying.
Honestly, I decided that instead of properly following a build, I was just going to say, screw it. I get jump slam or bust. Also money.
Good day.
Also, it's working out.
Okay.
Jump slam is a versatile ability.
Are you at the point where you're gonna swap the gold find for magic find instead?
Right now I'm just sticking with magic find. Actually, funny enough, when I was looking at the looting barbarians, it looks like you actually end up switching over to gold find in the very late game, because the primary use for these guys is going and bullying the council for tons of money and then gambling with it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, what is the lobby name?
However,
Sorry?
It's
however, such
so
characters are
just look at my friends list and join, and the password is. But it's Great Friday. But if you look at my friends list, look at your friends list, you can just join from there. Dude, your guy looks pretty, David.
Yeah, he actually turned out looking all right.
I mean, you probably are seeing him in legacy mode, but if you see him in full detail, he is gorgeous.
You'll have to stream that.
Oh yeah, let me share my screen.
How do I join through the friends list? I don't understand.
So,
You're doing it through the in-game friends list.
So you go to lobby, you open up the friends list in the lobby page, and then you need to right-click on the empty part of your target's nameplate.
Okay,
For some reason, right-clicking on their name directly doesn't work, which is not great.
all right, let me look here. So enough for gear, about 100. Enough for gear or more for added damage. Vitality, everything else. Energy, none. I'm not surprised.
So yeah, the bow is +1 to Amazon's kill levels, double damage, steel mana on hit, plus exploding arrow, plus your strength.
Yeah. You want to drop it for me? Since that's where I'm going to be making my build. See what I need. All right, I need to be level 28, 65 dex, 50 strength. So that will go in my stash for later.
Doing good.
Oh no, there's no Deckard King here. I need to actually have a... Actually, I don't think I'm going to care about identifying at these levels, am I?
I mean, I guess you'd be identifying for us, if anything. All right. Can I get some money from my stash just to buy identify a town portal scroll? Nope.
Depends on which tab you were putting money on.
Oh.
For some reason, the money varies from... Yeah, it's very strange.
All right, let's just go to the Den of Evil.
All right, well, I actually need to clean up my inventory.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll go a lot faster with a higher level character here.
Well,
Are you a barbarian casting wizardry? What is going on here?
I am a druid.
Oh, you're druid. Okay.
Wow.
I seriously thought that you were Ethan for a second. You just hopped on barbarian and started casting wizardry. And I was very much confused.
No, I am a elemental
Nice.
druid right now. I'll do shapeshifting later, but for now, elementals. What I'm doing.
Are you sure it's a barbarian doing sorcery and not a sorcerer with the scroll of soul?
Spells. Okay, that one has spells, so that could be worth some money.
I mean, after all, all his spells have verbal components, right?
I don't know if we're going the right way. Kinda left the road behind.
Ooh. Ding.
Okay, so do we need to bother with the Den of Evil?
I have no idea.
I think we need to do it to progress.
Actually, you know what? Screw it.
It's Diablo.
I'm going to test the limits of how much we can skip progression.
Be Diablo
Well, Diablo 2, but yes.
2. But
Oh. I never played
Yeah,
2.
God.
Okay, I never played 2.
You never played 2?
No, I started with
This
3.
was. I started with 2.
I started with 3.
This was like the.
All right,
number 1 I
return to
played.
town,
Is
see if
that
you can take my
Jason I
portal.
hear?
No, it's Luke.
Luke.
Luke and Tara. They're staying the night tonight. They were in Vancouver for Thanksgiving.
From through the
family,
system, he sounds like Jason for a second. Just his
yeah, I can see that.
cadence. Just that rapid response was like a way how he'll respond to something.
Yeah, I can see that. Jason would recognize Diablo pretty well, though.
Yeah. Well, I can see Jason all saying I started at 3. 'Cause
He did actually start at 3. He never played Diablo 2, and the really funny thing about this is, with Jason, he he went to play the Resurrected, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had it on the legacy graphics. And he's running around. He's like, I don't get why you guys like this game. The graphics are so bad. We're like, what do you mean the graphics are bad? He's like, yeah, everything's on like 14-bit or something like that. And we're like,
Yeah, but it looks good like that. The heathen.
yeah. Yeah, I'm like, are you... Wait, hang on. I was like, you have it in legacy mode. You need to switch the graphics.
Also, how dare? Legacy mode looks nice. So it looks better than main mode on terrible settings.
All right, I'm in the Den of Evil.
Yeah, same.
Okay, well, like I said, I made a portal. I wanted to see if you guys are able to go through it.
Oh, he made a portal. You made the portal at the last person. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I made a portal to the last waypoint, but yes.
Opening portal. All right, going to quickly clear stuff, and I'll see if it works.
The order welcomes you.
Oh.
The black ones? They're in the basement right now.
Okay, so it doesn't look like any of this is relevant to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, well, might as well hug somebody on the
So,
ground.
I'm
the
went
last
into a
waypoint,
portal
the last act, or did it has to be
to
in the same act?
Oh,
Catacombs
yes.
level 2. So yeah, I was able to get the checkpoint here.
All right. In that case, we're going to move forward and murder Adrian.
The waypoint at
Right.
least. So
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
got
not
the
Adria.
waypoint.
This
Dario.
place is eerie.
All right.
You
Let's
guys
see
already
if
make
it
it
lets
through
us-
this
wait,
whole
wait,
place?
wait, Ethan. Ethan.
I have no idea where you're
Wait.
at.
So go to
Hang
town.
on.
Go to town, take the portal.
Take David.
Not mine that I
you
just
probably
made.
have a town portal. Hit I. Or you just run the town.
The only portals I see are Catacombs level 2.
Oh, he's
Opening a
Yes,
portal
that's
for
what you
himself
want.
now. He's going to go to town and join us.
So we're doing Catacombs level 2.
I think it's the closest one he has.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it is
Okay,
the
there you go.
closest one to boss.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
think
just
it
wasn't
finished
sure if you
downloading.
made one actually to
Oh.
like the boss.
Your
No,
game's
that's what I
downloaded
was
already,
asking.
Justin?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I
Yeah,
mean it's
yeah,
only
but-
20 gigs.
But before
Alright,
I made
well-
my way to the boss, I kind of wanted to do a test to make sure that it would actually work at all.
Makes
All right.
sense.
When we get closer, you may have to open another one for Ethan because he's in town clearing stuff.
All right.
Okay, that is back up. That's not the way we need to go.
Rings are still worth taking.
Hello,
All right.
crash and load screen.
All right. So now Justin is here, so we could abort this and just
Well, it
go
looks like his
elsewhere.
game's
if we
crashing,
wish.
so let's give him a chance to
Oh.
figure that out.
Dang it.
Okay.
I need help because I have. I just need to get to you. Ah!
Yes. Good luck.
Ooh. Probably have to be level 6. Oh, I could throw that actually. Oh, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Did you open a new port? Okay, he's here. Cool. Are you here?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Carry me, Squire.
I am mostly just trying to find the exit, not worrying too much about you guys' lives, because I'm just going to make another portal once I actually get there anyways.
That makes sense. We don't have any good items at this point or money.
Indeed.
Well,
Your
the
lives are
nice
cheap.
thing is if you end up dying, if you quit and come back, your body respawns in town. So you don't actually have to worry about losing your items.
That's good to know.
Well, I can't quit and come back.
Well, I'm just saying, like leaving the game and coming back at any point in time on that same character will bring your items back to town.
Yeah, what I'm saying is
And I know that.
I'm literally enabled because I'm the host of the server.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I know that one of the changes they made in Resurrected is that you can actually have multiple corpses now. Yeah,
Yes.
so if you die again, you're not in trouble.
Yes. It is convenient.
Where the heck is the down?
I can't.
Oh, I wanted those potions to throw.
Get off.
Phew.
Impossible.
Big man, give me potion. Give me those poison potions.
Impossible.
Yes. Ow. This is so chaotic. Why did I take your portal? All right, I'm gonna go to the Den of Evil. I'm going back to town. Let me know where you're there. Trying to keep up with you is not
Understandable.
Oh, that's,
Yes,
that's,
especially since I am trying to be fast. I'm doing super hot at it, but
All right.
yeah. The only issue
I'm
is
I am taking the moment to loot the rare enemies that show up, though.
All right, so I went to town.
I'm already in
Okay.
town.
I'm just going to go to Den of Evil. I'm just going to be doing random stuff. I'm just going to be naturally progressing while I wait for David to get to Andraya.
I'm down here with him, so we're splitting up and trying to find the quickest way.
Yeah, you're also playing your higher-ish level though. You're 2, right?
Not really. I mean, this guy's like level 3 or 4, so.
Okay.
He's simply relying on his ability to dodge.
Yes.
He has mastered the way of the get good.
Yep, found the down.
Oh.
Okay, this is actually
this is actually
the
kinda
boss level
Oh,
area.
you found
So
the boss level?
drop-
All right, pop a
drop in the
portal.
portal.
All right. So it's the Druid's portal, yes.
Yes.
Thrawn's.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Go in.
Well
in
then,
the
once
Thrawn's
everybody's in here, I am going to commit a violence.
portal. You hear that, Ethan? Go into Thrawn's portal, and then we're just going to kill the last guy and see how it works.
Impossible.
I'm actually.
We're certainly going to make an attempt.
It's mostly David who's going to kill the last guy. All right, he's in.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just
Alright.
stay alive.
Yep, I'm running. I'm just going to stand behind this door and hope nothing comes and get me. I'll be close enough for experience. It's like nothing really nothing, like no items is going to work for us right now. Ooh. Take that crossbow. Something.
Hi, and Dario. There we go. She's dead.
This maiden shall
So how'd the quest log go for you guys?
anguish.
Return to Roman and take the caravan east. Yep.
I can't.
All right. So apparently, just killing the boss works. Unfortunately, Act 2 is going to be a little more involved.
Yeah, that's the point of the speed running, though.
I am overburdened.
Okay. You can get.
Okay.
Overburdened. I can't.
You know what? I'm gonna restart it real quick. Do this, and then it should be fine. It should be. We shall see.
Okay, somebody grab that shield. Good. I'll pick.
I was going to pick up. I'm trying to get that longbow. Make space for it.
Yeah,
I do
I'm just
hope
trying to
Decker
help
gains-
collect stuff. So
I do hope that Decker Kane is at least in Act 2, because it could be quite awkward if he's not.
Then then we're just going to have to like. We're just going to have to do all that background stuff.
Oh, good, he's here. Like, I know that if you somehow get to Act 3 without the Herodric Cube,
I actually have a.
it'll drop in one of the.
I might have a better bow for you. Boy.
Nice.
Ring of Magic Items.
Yep. All right. Kasha does not give us mercs. Hope we get mercs in the second act. Actually, I'm going to take him. I'm going to go east, and since Decker Kane's there, I'll get my free. Talk to Warov. So you talk to this guy, Ethan. Talk to this guy to go east.
Okay.
Right, I've dropped a couple items that I think might actually be relevant to people.
All right. Saw this last week. Don't need to see the cutscene.
Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren.
Let me talk to Deckard.
All right, Decker.
Oh, it actually costs money to identify him if you didn't save him.
Huh.
How much does it cost?
Interesting.
700.
800 for my items that I have here.
Hmm.
What an interesting change. Who's playing the barbarian?
I mean, the strong one's me, obviously.
Yeah,
But
I got that fanged helm right there for someone.
Oh, there's a Fang helm here for you.
yeah, I'm going to take a look. Just because my current Fanged Helm is a really crappy one, it just gives me +2 find item.
Here's a saber that somebody could probably use as well.
All right. Well, terror
Corey,
begins to form. Don't care.
I got a bow here for you.
Woo! If I remember right, I have to buy.
Okay.
I have to buy arrows, right?
Or find them.
Yeah, you
Arrows
can
drop a
find them,
lot.
too. Yeah.
You have a bow for me?
I'm trying to remember
Oh, blood dart.
where all
short
the
bow.
stuff is.
The food moved up yet?
Oh, sweet! I could rock it.
Okay.
All right. Do you rock?
No, I'm going to assume that the
Are you here, Ethan? Okay. Do you? All right. Here's a fang helm, a shield for you, a saber. Check out that belt really fast.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's perfect for them. Him.
And there's a throwing axe. Throwing axe would be good for you for obviously when you need range.
Yeah, that's.
Ring of Greed. Hey.
Let me see what these
Yeah.
+4, +6 to dexterity. Those are okay.
I mean, if nothing else, it's free stats right now.
Yeah, I think I need to go back and at least save Decker Kane. I wonder if I could get a merc here. Who's the merc person? Actually,
Yes.
you can't
Up
get
to the
mercs
top
here.
right.
I don't think
Yeah,
you
you
get top right.
Up here. This way.
I think you're able to hire them
Please.
immediately.
You hire them immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Talk to this guy and you can hire them.
Okay. Oh, these are the guys with the stats too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're really
These
good
are
for defense.
These guys are
stuff.
really good mercs.
All right. So looks like we have Blessed Aim, Prayer, Defiance. All right. Who's got what? So we can have like a full. What's your merc's passive? So we can have a full full party.
1 sec. I'm killing some stuff and then I'll check.
I'm gonna stick with the bow one for now.
I am using
Always have some
Defiance.
range as well.
Using Defiance. All right, then I'll use Prayer. All right. If you look in the top right, there's a merc to hire.
Okay.
Who does a basic
So-
aura.
Teleport to me, and I think you'll be able to get the Herodric Cube.
Yeah.
All right, you need
Make
to
sure
put
to-
in Herodric Cube to Ethan because this is his first time.
It should drop for everybody.
I'm saying he doesn't know. He just won't know what it is. Like what?
Okay, the Herodric Cube is a thing that once you get it, it stays in your inventory forever. You put stuff in it, you press a button, they get combined into a greater item. The most common recipe you will use is 3 gems of the same kind and rarity equals a gem of the same kind plus 1 rarity.
Yeah, you can upgrade your gems. You can also combine the runes.
Though personally, I don't find the rune recipe nearly as useful, just because there's a lot of steps of rune.
Yeah,
And
I'm just saying there's a lot of things you can do with it. You can actually socket items that don't have sockets sometimes, depending on the quality of the item. That'll
Ethan,
determine how many sockets it
Did you
gets.
talk to this guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Exactly
Yeah.
which one to hire.
Okay,
yeah,
so-
what is the
So
socket granting
I got-
recipe?
So I hit O. So mine has
I'd have to look
Prayer.
it up again.
His has Defiance. So I think Blessed Aim is the third one.
Yeah, you're looking for source.
Yes. Yeah, I'd have to look up the recipe again because on my sorceress I've been using that constantly because I'm trying to I have a crystal sword that I put the faith runeward in. I'm trying to put one in a shield as well, but I have to get a 4-socket shield and I can't find one for the life of me. So
Do I just keep the arrows? Oh, those are bolts. I bought the bolts. I'm a silly
All right.
goose. There we go.
But yeah,
All right, go through your portal.
yes, go through my portal, please.
Okay.
All right, so that's 1. Need 2 more.
I was holding him and he was still losing
So
it. So.
whenever you're ready to go through his portal, please do not click the chest yet.
Yeah, even if you're not ready, just get through the portal.
Okay.
There's nothing to threaten.
Let me get through really
here.
quick. Alright, I'm through.
Okay,
Are we
now
all here?
someone poke that chest.
All right. Get your Heraldric.
Look, cubes.
All right, so I need to go back and properly save Decker Kane.
No, you don't. Or at the very least, you can be working on that, but I'll be constantly interrupting you to grab key items.
Okay. And also let me level up a bit, because definitely lacking in that.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yep.
yeah, I'm powering you through the story. It's not helping you much with levels unless you're actually there during the fights, but,
All right.
yeah, good luck with that.
So at the waypoint, Ethan, if you take the portal back, at the waypoint, you just got to hit number 1, and so I'll wait for you. So I put mine in my stash, so it's not taking up my inventory space.
Oh, I always keep that cube on me because you can put stuff in there to put them.
I'm talking about items.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the cube. Yeah, keep the cube in your inventory because even though it takes up 4 slots, it gives you a total of 12.
Oh,
so
more. Yeah.
Slightly more inventory space.
Yeah. So if you hit
I mean, it's plus 8. That's not slight.
If you hit waypoint, Ethan, and then like you hit number 1, like there's section 1 here, we go back to Rogue Encampment, and then we'll just have to go through. I think we'll just quickly power through. I'm trying to think.
So if you can drop off.
No, it's broken. You cannot complete this quest in the game. You can complete it by creating a new game or joining a different game. We cannot complete.
Yeah, you have to do it in single player.
Do what?
You have to do it in single player, or you're a multiplayer game. You can't do it in someone else's.
Okay.
Sorry, what, David?
What are you saying? It's bugged?
No, I'm saying that Corey has to do the quest in single player or in the game he's hosting.
I am hosting this game. That's
he is hosting, but you'd have to reset, start a new one that you're hosting, and that'll reset Deckard to be able to pick him back up.
Yeah.
Because right now it has us in Act 2.
Yeah. So, what happened, David, is since we fast travel through, the third quest is literally blocked. Like, I can't complete the Decker Kane quest.
I see.
Which means Deckard Kane will forever charge us until we get him actually saved.
Alright, I'm going to go and quickly cleanse a Den of Evil. I'm going to do what quest I can to get to Decker Kane. And then once it's Decker Kane, I think either Justin will be ready or I'm just going to create a new game. And holler, David, when you want to take us to Centrals.
Right.
Yeah, I am trying to find the Viper Den right now.
And completing this will also give us a free skill point, so I'm okay doing the Den of Evil.
I'll help you clear it out real quick.
Okay.
Actually, why are we trying to get power level these characters through story anyways? I completely forgot our reason.
Because you were ahead and we were just trying to get caught up to where you're at.
Yeah.
So that you're not super bored.
For me, I would just find testing it out. I have never power level in this game.
See, I've done it plenty of times. I've never skipped the Deckard Kane thing, so this is the first time I've ever seen it to where you had to pay Deckard Kane to identify your item. So that was a trip for me. I was like, okay.
He might be slightly salty that you just left him to die.
Yeah, no, he's like, well, screw you guys. I ended up finding my own way out, so now you can pay me instead. I was gonna do it for free.
You know how difficult it is to bribe a demon. Shockingly easy. Turns out integrity is one of the many virtues that they don't have.
You know something I am very thankful for, though, is getting the mercs with auras right now.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
they
having a
do
merc
help.
this early on is quite the carry.
Oh, frankly, yeah, the mercenaries are just hard carries for the first 2 acts. They are way stronger than the player.
Oh yeah, like on my my first playthrough with my sorceress, that was the only thing that got me through the second act. You know, once we find the Viper Den and make our way into the tomb, I was like, oh. I basically just had to keep teleporting to dodge, and my my guy would take care of the boss for me. I would literally spawn in there, create a teleport immediately to go back to town, and then
Probably very hard to dodge.
Justin, I'm so sorry that your game's not working right now.
I think I just had a weird one-off, and then I was like, I probably should put it on my other drive because of 3-hour load times. Well, not actually 3 hours,
Right.
but you know what?
Is it working now?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I just
oh,
had
sorry
to,
about that.
have to reinstall it real quick.
There was a cat and dog fight happening.
Well, we just cleared Den of Evil. This will be a good time to run into our mains now. Run into town.
You're gonna have to wait like 5 more.
Okay, we'll keep waiting. Cool beans. I actually like
that Viper Den.
I love that you like they have that as a feature. Like if you don't save Decker Kane, he charges you. I wish it had extra chat, like extra conversation. Like Decker Kane is just like, forget you.
But that also means he never needed you.
Hey, look, Decker Kane's back. Oh, he's still
Or just like
to identify. Okay.
Alright, so you're running around Act 2 trying to find your way?
No, he's
No.
he's in Act 1 now.
No, not Deckard. I'm talking about David.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm currently exploring the Lost City. I'm trying to find the Viper necklace, which
yeah.
you know is in the Viper Den.
Can you pop a portal? I will help you find it.
Sure.
Thank you. Alright.
Okay.
The easiest way to do it is
to do a quick
go around the edges.
Makes sense. I'm going to do a
Because
quick identifying.
It's going to be...
I do like to grab charms, even if I significantly outlevel them, because sometimes you find charms that are just way better than they have any right to be.
Yeah. Alright, here's a follow Aces.
All right,
That's
Ethan,
not where
I'm
we
gonna
need to
go
I don't think.
To fight Blood Raven. Do you remember who we fought that one time? It was the lady with all the zombies. You killed her and electric.
That was like right before we to the second act, I think.
Oh, it's like the second one in the first
I
act.
cannot believe you defeated Blood Raven.
But yeah,
Okay, I found the Valley of the Snakes, which is where the temple's at. Unfortunately, I do not have a portal, so...
All right. You can continue on.
Oh,
for
that's
for a
inconvenient.
second. I hear him Bailey call my name. I'll be back.
For some reason, I thought it was in the Lost City. All right.
You have to go through the Lost City and get to the Valley of the Snakes.
All right. Yeah, I just misremembered which sector I was looking at.
I have a skull.
I had forgotten that the Valley of Snakes existed.
I had to kill 2 people that nearly killed me, and they dropped a skull, so I got lucky.
But you did successfully kill them. Great. All right. In that case, I'm just going back to town. I'm going to take your portal.
Okay, I picked up one more portal.
Would you like me to grab you a Tome of Town portal while I'm in town?
I have a tome. I just ran out of uses because I keep accidentally hitting. I'll switch over to my portal, and then I'll go to actually use my moves, and I'll just keep spawning portals.
Just open your inventory. It does not take a meaningful amount of time.
Yeah, it can.
Hey.
Yeah, here's a Cloud Viper Temple.
Well, time to commit violence. Hello, snakes. Goodbye, snakes. their knockback is going to get annoying.
Oh no.
Hitbox here is actually surprisingly durable. It's also dead now.
They're on the drive, or they should be. Yeah, there's no way I'm capable of surviving this place if I get hit. Just use salamanders.
XP for when I... Yeah, are you getting XP when I body slam stuff?
Maybe. I
waiting,
might be
Ethan.
too far right now.
How are things looking,
the-
Justin?
Small things you miss
It's
end up
making progress.
doing some damage.
So I
That's
bought
slightly unfortunate.
I bought a game for Bailey. It's like a board game. Because
Okay, so I
turns out Bluey the video
I
game.
think Simple 2
sucking
is
balls
where
right
things
now.
happen. So, alright, I've opened a portal. I'm also going to
Never mind.
just kind of help you not die.
Right, I'm right here.
A Bluey video game.
Yeah, Bluey video game, and then supposedly everything
All right.
is terrible. So I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not.
Hey, everybody,
Oh.
you're going to want to take my portal.
Okay. Darn it! I'm out of portals. Do you have a portal?
Well, like I said, I have one opened here.
We both forgot portals, and we're like a good distance away from
Yep.
John. Huff, 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 huff. Oh, look, a portal! Take it!
Why
Alright.
don't you carry Tomes of Town Portal? They're like the most important item in the game.
Yeah, you know what? We're so rushing this that I forgot the essentials. There we go. Grabbed.
Okay.
Hitting waypoints, getting to Act 2.
No, we don't. That's better. A little more range.
Good.
And a little more damage because I just put this helmet
Yeah, I'm going
on
to
that,
request- I'm going to
Yes.
request that we don't move forward too much. I don't want to risk aggroing the enemy that drops the amulet before everyone gets here.
Yes, yes.
I don't know if it'll drop for them if they're not in the room.
Yeah, it's always a question.
You know how to get back to Act 2, Ethan?
Yeah, hold on.
Important messages going on.
It does not take effort to just shove your face in the portal. Come on, guys.
He's sorry?
Oh, I don't know who's attacking what. Oh, it's your, your minion.
I don't think that guy was important.
Hopefully not. He dropped a nice
He-
crystal sword,
he
though.
was- He was apparently rich.
This will be great for somebody, not me. It's a 43 strength requirement. Level 8
Darn.
as well.
There was a 46% chance that he was richer, but apparently not.
I mean, he got some good healing potions.
Okay, so I see 2. Where's number 3?
Yeah, Viper Saw Crystal Sword. 5% chance to cast level 1 amplified damage on striking, 15 plus 50% enhanced damage, plus 5 to maximum damage, plus 15 to attack rating, plus 1 to mana after each kill.
I like that amplified damage modifier. That's what I have on my hireling spear. That and some life per hit and stuff. You know, Nani, you're not supposed to be up here, but I don't have any food up here, so I don't actually care.
I need to go grab the resurrect my follower.
How you doing there,
Sorry,
Ethan?
Nani?
Is this overwhelming for you? Speed stuff?
It's a little fast. I will say that.
Would you like us to slow down a bit after this? I mean, we'll be getting back to our main characters once. Yeah, we'll be getting, but we're going through his portal and just going through his key thing. And then I think after that, will you be ready, Justin?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so we're going through the portal and the...
Yep.
We're going through Source's portal. It should be to the Viper level 2. Viper Temple level 2.
There we go. All right.
All right.
I gotta throw my
And
stuff
I believe
in a
we're
box.
now waiting for... Yeah, I think we're waiting for Thrawn to get back.
I'm back.
All right. Are we all? Oh,
I don't think I
I
see you in
see
here.
3
yep.
in here. Me,
He
myself,
just-
and 2
he's
others.
just putting his stuff in the box, and then he'll be here shortly.
Okay.
All right.
Careful with shooting in that direction,
That's
Corey.
a good call. Yeah.
There are times when I regret my decision to get 2 extra slots in my inventory by not carrying a Tome of Identify.
All right. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
I'll just do this from far away.
I like jumping on people. It's fine.
Something to a tainted sun altar. What? Ah! Ah! Move! Oh, okay.
Oh, so I didn't need to worry about killing the wrong thing. Good to know.
I first thought something bad was going to come out. Is that the bad thing? Okay.
Okay. Alright, everyone make sure you grab your amulet.
Okay.
Apparently the rich guy was the threat. Anyways, let's see if anyone else was rich.
All right.
Not in particular.
I first thought I was going to really die there. I touched the thing and stuff happened.
Too many particle effects.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Get your
And now we abscond.
stash your stuff, and then we'll hop into our mains. Wow. The actual the quest amulet's better than my normal amulet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well use it for a while.
Yeah.
Actually, I am curious about something. If only one person is... Well, actually... So long as one person is willing to actually make and use the staff in order to open the gate, and like everyone else leaves the game long enough for him to do that and then comes back in, would they be able to keep the staff or its components? Because honestly, they are great items.
Mm-hmm.
Not here.
Because I know that after you complete the quest, you're forbidden from using the stuff. But if you're just not there during the critical moment when that part of the quest is actually completed,
It is a good question.
I guess you have to be someone who utilizes, because there's some point where stuff in the world just better.
I mean, Halim's will is definitely worth testing this on for anyone who actually uses a melee weapon. But I don't know if our main party actually does that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're all skill based.
Hmm.
All right, guys.
Tragic.
Wrap things up and dip so I can leave, and then I'll open up.
And I think I put everything away that I need to.
Or have you?
Yeah.
We'll hop into our mains. I see a Thrawn.
Oh wait, let me put this in. What? There we go. There
All
we
right.
go.
All right. So same password, but same game name. You should be able to find me in friends list. But now it's Great Fridays. It's going to be plural. Game's open. Oh my gosh! 1 second. Darn it! I need to switch characters.
Yeah, I almost did that myself.
All right. It's Great Fridays. 2 S's. All right. Game open.
Plural.
Yeah.
All right.
When I actually
I'll begin in
joined
a second.
through
I'm
my
getting
friends
you.
list, it didn't even ask me for a password.
Oh, nice.
Yep. It's very convenient that way.
All right. Let me pull up my. My Hammerden build now.
Excellent. Well,
D2.
my build is extremely straightforward and easy to build. You have the opportunity, explode more.
Same. Apply fire or death.
Yeah, once explosion maxes out, that's when things get difficult. I don't really remember the details.
If option of explosion equals yes. Then always
right.
do.
Yeah, the original version of the build basically says that once I'm done, that I'm kind of supposed to split my levels between exploding harder and how many skeletons you can actually get the initial kill. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've been neglecting the skeleton aspect of things. I'm not sure what I'm going to do once explosion maxes out.
Huh?
Are you using a shield or are you using two-handed?
I think I'll be using a shield. Yeah, I'm using a shield right now.
Okay, take this.
Coming. Oh, what the heck?
You know, if you press Alt, you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, I just, you know what? Why not? I'll just go this build. Okay, where is it? There you are. Ooh! Ooh. It's a
Anybody
set
using a hand axe? Because I got that. Somebody can use.
Okay. I can probably use that if someone's okay rocking the goal. That's our 100% team magic item.
Yeah, I'll happily wear it if I have the stats for it. So, may I take a look?
I also have this if someone's got the strength to use it. Literally.
Is the goal... How fast is that attack speed?
Oh, right, it's a dagger. Right, that's the problem.
Ooh, I can rock
I
that.
can't use it.
After each kill.
Yep, I can use it. And so I shall.
Alright, does anyone want to use his hand axe? Actually, I'll drop it. Because it turns out that sword is just gives mana after each kill, so...
Yeah.
That, for me, that matters more.
I see.
But, yeah, if no one wants the hand axe, I'll just put it in my stash for another character.
Go ahead and stash it.
Alright, I want to quickly just run to Act 1 and actually... I think I'm ready to respec.
Or are you?
I want to use my free respec.
Oh, that reminds me. Assassin. Hello, assassin. Take this amulet.
Ooh. Oh my. Level 19 though.
Oh my.
The suffering. I must wait.
Truly, the most tragic.
There's a noticeable difference between him and Emma.
Yeah, this first blade will be faster. Just need more dex and strength, but I think I am going to be gaining it soon enough.
Oh, yeah. So I was looking up some of the stuff, Justin, and you were asking about what item gives you a lot better mana regen.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's
what
actually a polearm that you can put on your
I know it's a
well,
word.
yes, but isn't it a rune word that takes runes that we're not going to be able to get access to for a long time?
Yeah, it's at least second playthrough.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's kind
I
of.
thought there was a lower tier one they added, and
There probably is. I mean, this is the list I go off of is just the basic ones, not the actual seasonal items. So.
When did I close the room word page?
Alright.
It takes forever to load.
Alright, I'm back. We're here. So I think
I
the
have
very
the rock
beginning
man.
we go into the sewers, right?
The rock
Look at
man.
the quest log.
Yes, I believe the sewers
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
first thing we do.
Sewers is a place to start, yes.
Alright, I'll be in here waiting for everyone. Okay, well, that's one. Oh, actually, let me get an Aura person. Has anyone got a one of these hirelings yet?
Not yet. I was about to.
Alright.
Well, actually, I was going to, but I actually have a really good bow on my person right now, so I'm gonna hold off until later.
I'm happy with my archer for now. Yeah, I'm happy with my archer for the moment. I'll probably swap her out in a bit, but
Okay.
Yeah, I need to find a polearm weapon for him before I can swap him out.
actually,
All
I'm gonna
right.
do something a
So
little
if
cheeky.
anyone's wondering, I'm just going to do prayer.
Okay.
So my guy will be praying for y'all. 30
Oh.
heathens. Especially
that's
you,
what you
Mr.
meant.
Corpse Explosion. You defy all that's in nature.
We can get a soul rune. That's just always good, though. But
Yes, well,
that'll be.
I'm wearing a hat that now gives me 4 mana on kill.
Nice.
I'm going to blow people up. We're going to see how that works out.
Do you want a javelin thing back?
Sure.
I
can
shoved
give
my
that to
terror
dude.
runes in there.
Because I got a hand axe that does 21 poison.
So you know your merc has a you know your merc has a you can equip stuff on your merc.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So I can do... Oh.
Well, your getting merc has a bow. You have to go here and talk to this guy to give him a polearm. All right. All right, I am down here waiting. And I definitely want David to...
It has a bow that does 10 poison damage over seconds.
Oh, actually, it looks like Justin's rocking the dagger. All right. I think 1, 2, 3. I think we're all here. And we need...
My wand kind of gives me a +3 to corpse explosion, and I don't really want to give that up.
No, we're missing someone.
I'm done though.
We're waiting on.
Oh, waiting on Ethan. All right, I'm done. My patience is gone now.
Nope.
Direction you go.
Oh, okay. We're literally
Go downwards on your screen.
So he doesn't know where.
Oh wait,
the sewers are
you're
at.
still
Right
outside.
here.
Sorry.
You should see me. Sewers are in town.
Oh.
Also open a portal.
Oh.
Oh no! Don't do that. I think I froze.
That's not good.
I'm sorry, man.
It happens with enough frequency that it's not distressing, more just kind
Inevitable.
of troublesome.
All right, we found the stairs down.
All right, keep going. I'll just rejoin when I can.
All right. All right, Ethan, we're kind of northeast from you to the sewers down. Okay, go a little bit. There we go. Yeah, go through there.
I dropped a portal at the bottom of the stairs too.
Ah, he's almost here.
Well, I'm just saying for when he joins back into the game.
Oh yeah, for the Davidson. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Look at your Poochikin just following you.
Forgot to summon all of those in town.
You need mana potions to summon them? You need a mana potion?
No, I should be good.
Okay.
Always.
Always.
I got a couple of rejuvenation potions.
Nice.
All right.
If
I have a bad
someone needs
tendency
them.
to hoard them until I can make them full restores and then never use them until.
All right. I think we're moving.
We should maybe wait for David.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
it's a good call. We should definitely wait.
I forget that. Yeah, I suppose if you kill the guy that we're looking for, that would be a little troublesome.
Yes.
I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world because I think the only reward is a discount in the shops. But even so.
Discounts? No.
Are you the one I talked to for the
Extras,
Alright.
go to lobby. That skull cap does not look good on the necromancer.
Skullcap doesn't look
Makes
good
him
on
look-
most of the characters.
It makes him look pretty dopey.
All right. Be careful, Ethan. You don't want to go actually kill the quest guy. David had a computer issues and his computer went.
Loading screen, loading screen. Everybody, it's the loading screen. Can I play? Nope. Loading screen. Okay, I'm in game.
You're in game. All right, he's in.
Hit the pewted portal. That'll pop you into that by us.
Okay.
Found the staircase going down to level 3.
Okay. And you're Cora. Yes.
Yes.
All right. We're going down, Ethan. There's over here.
Dropped a new portal for level 3. I think this is where the boss is at, so careful who you kill down here.
I think we're.
Is he in?
Yeah, we're all here.
Yep,
I'm
we're all
here.
Okay. I had to count the names on the map. It's like, I see you 1, 2.
I do need to say, like, Diablo 2 does a really good job having that map overlay where it's not, like, encumbersome. It gives just
Alright.
amount of
There
information
he
so you know
is.
where you're at. There's just some of these games where they're
The map has far too much info.
yeah. I think that I
There's the
feel that
best.
way playing Path of Exile.
I think it might also be the coloration because Path of Exile uses hard white lines for it. For the boundaries
You,
of the area.
you can adjust that.
Yeah. I know you can, but he might not have.
Oh, free skill.
Yeah, book of skill, yep. Logic skull.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I have.
There was a book of skill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
Which means more corpse explosion. Oh, I'm currently maxed out on my corpse explosion. I guess.
I'm for the skeletons.
Make sure
to
everyone get their
actually be
scroll. There's
used.
still a scroll here.
Oh, I didn't grab that one yet.
Nope.
Oh,
Now
here.
for a wider amplify damage.
Inventory full.
Ooh.
Anyways, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going
I
home.
want to go get my discounts.
Oh, I'm glad I was here for that. I wouldn't have wanted. It would have sucked to miss out on that skill point.
That looks like we're good though. Okay.
They say the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking.
In the bed, Suikyo?
Oh.
Okay.
I forget. What status are sorcerers? Alright, what skills are sorcerers using?
Fire. Primarily fireball right now.
Alright, because I found a staff of +1 blaze +2 ice staff. It also has 3 sockets. And it's not enchanted.
Ooh, 3 sockets. I will take it. Even if I don't use it
Here,
now,
take a look.
I could definitely...
Because that does...
Thank you for
I
the
mean,
mutants, Ethan.
It is fairly snazzy looking.
Yeah.
Nazi.
I can definitely at least utilize that later with Runewood. So my current one does plus 107% damage to undead.
All right. Oh.
31 to attack rating against undead.
Oh, that's Pharma. Ooh, oh, there's Atma.
Plus 6 poison damage over 2 seconds. Plus 1 energy. Plus 1 mana.
Understandable.
All right, search the halls of dead for under the dry hills for the cube. Search the magic layer. All right, so now we just go into the open area and just explore, right?
Oh,
yep.
Put that in my low power.
I am waiting, softly.
I'm not.
Very temporarily. Because there was already enough waiting for just getting me here.
Oh, it's a lightning effect one.
Yeah, these guys always have a lightning effect. By the
yeah,
way.
the Beatles.
Yeah, there are problems. Oh no. I forgot to restock on mana potions!
Yeah,
I cannot bear this. I shall be back.
Yeah, my mana potions are a little low right now as well. Alright, I'm splitting off to the right so we can try and find this place faster.
Oh yeah, I need to remember. I need to remember to give stuff to my follower.
Out of mana
Yes,
on kill.
they can wear helmet, armor, and then a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have defense while you're moving. Forgot about that.
Yeah, rock plumes? Oh, they can. That's cool. How will you be able to poison them?
Which direction did you guys go? Found a gate?
Yeah, we're at the front gate. Do you see us on the map? Oh, these are hurt.
Still not certain how flamethrower equals trap, but I'll accept it.
It's a doohickey that does a violence, therefore it is trap.
Fair enough.
I think I see the problem. My corpuscle explosion costs 32 mana.
Oof.
So getting 4 mana per kill really isn't enough.
It's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
So clearly what I need to do is find a heavily socketed bit of armor. Unfortunately, I have no muscles, so it's gonna have to be light armor.
I mean, you could just keep putting enough points in to be able to.
But I don't
do that.
want
Don't need
muscles.
to.
I want hit points.
All the strats tell you put in enough just to equip what you want to equip. So usually it's like 100 or 150 strength.
Actually, mine says screw strength, screw dex, just vitality. But admittedly, that's making the early game pretty miserable because it's making it very hard for me to actually find gear. I might just do a respec later. Okay, so there's a stony tomb.
There's a
if we
tomb
want to
here?
explore that, we could.
Yeah, it's a random one, right?
I believe this is just one of the random ones.
Yeah, it is. We need to find the halls of the dead.
All right.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, the shiny chest at the end of the tunnel is nice to have.
Yep. And also, like, we're not doing a clear everything run, so I don't mind just going in these just to get the fancies. Okay, if you're having a hard time finding us, portal popped. Who needs a fight when you have dogs?
Who needs to fight when you have flamethrower?
Yeah. Who needs to fight when you have bombs?
Who needs to fight when you can have others fight for you?
Feel like a mob lord.
Great. Yeah, I can respec later. I'm investing in a little bit of strength now.
So you guys went into this stony tomb? Yeah.
Yep. We're trying to find the chest of +1 shinies.
Make sure, especially make sure Justin's around when you open it, because he has the 100% magic find dagger.
Yeah, so don't open a glowing chest unless everyone's there.
Yep. That should be the general rule. No glowy chest unless everyone's there.
I'm not seeing a glowy chest.
We're not there yet. We're down to level 2. If you go down. Right here. Level 2. We'll holler. Glowy chests are pretty... What? Yes! Hammers! Come to me.
Oh no, I am suffering from poison.
Now,
if only...
And now also, Corey will not like the lack of...
This is actually a pretty good jewel to socket into armor in the temporary. I don't think I would get a ton of use out of it, but anyone who just wants to do a bit more damage... Actually, plus to maximum damage. Does that affect anything other than weapon damage?
I don't think so. Those kinds of things are typically just straight like melee damage. But it's been a while since I actually looked at specifically what those affect.
I got the forbidden self-repairing ethereal item.
Gosh darn it. Not talking about gosh dang it for you in the glowy chest. I actually put points in the energy. I was absolutely minded, just
He was like, ooh, more mana.
Oh, and that was on your respec too, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I have to wait till next act.
Oh well, honestly,
Next
not the end of the world. It's just a few points.
Oh, we're all here? We're all here. Whew.
I guess. I hope so.
Yeah, hope so too. That was a pure accident. Ooh, fancy mail. Oh.
Okay. I dropped it on the ground in order to make chest room, but also it's armor that I'm never going to use because it's too heavy. Ugh. Ugh.
What was that charm?
All right.
We'll find out what the charm is momentarily. I'm actually currently carrying around a Grand Charm of +6 strength just so I can equip some of my gear.
How it goes.
My noodles.
Ooh, got heavy boots of chance. 40% better chance magic find. Yes, please.
Nice.
Oh wow. So that chainmail you drop, 95 defense, and its sell value, it just caps right now. There's 9% lightning defense and 6% fire resist.
Nice.
All right, does anyone want my... Oh wait, what? Yeah, oh, I see. I get the strength. Let me put a couple points in the strength. Be able to equip that.
If anyone's needing like gems or anything like that, I have a bunch. So if you're wanting to socket.
Anyone want that leather armor? Cuff, David.
I need strength to use it.
No, that requires too much strength, and also it doesn't help with my mana problems.
Let me see.
Okay, I'm literally blocked. Justin, can you move?
I am at the stash.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I was like literally.
Have you put armor on your follower yet, Corey?
Oh, I haven't. I could put that on my follower.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably gonna be good for him.
Yep.
So.
Oh, actually, if somebody has a spare socket that they don't care about, I do have a Jewel of Avarice. 22 extra gold for monsters as a socket.
I don't have any spare sockets.
I'll put that together.
All right.
I have a Jewel of 8% enhanced damage.
All right.
But I haven't put it in anything yet.
Is there a button to just move? So if I put a spell on number 1, is there just a simple move button?
Hang on.
I don't know if there is. Though, actually, are you able to put your auras on number 1?
Default.
You see
Because
that?
if you can put your aura on number 1, that should allow you to just move freely. And then you can have an actual attack on 2.
Yeah,
I can't put my... Yep, I see that. All right, I'm going to have to use that.
So you can just tap E and wherever your mouse is pointed is where you'll move.
That is good to know. Thank you.
Also, there's an option they added, or I think it was originally, but where you can just show your active hotkey in UI also, or your active skills.
Yeah, like if you tap S, you can see all the skills that you have unlocked.
There's also one where it just always shows you what's your current binds.
Yeah, well, when you hit S, it'll it goes away as soon as you click or move. But it does tell you what each thing is bound to as well.
I don't know if Golem here is actually managing to accomplish anything. Because he is a golem that exists entirely because of an item.
Yeah, Golem is.
I feel like even tier 1, most people use
game.
it as more of a distraction for skeletons or something.
Sure. All right, got left a light crossbow. Oh, left a jawbone. Let's check that out. Axe mastery, sure.
Oh, look, a gambler. Let me gamble at you before Ethan does it with all his money.
No amount of gambling will stop him from gambling as well. So, I don't know if that's going to help. That being said, I could use better shoes.
Decker Kane, would you please identify my items, Decker Kane?
Good day.
Decker Kane. All right, off back into the wilds. Guess I'll just start from town.
Oh yeah, cool. I do have this as well. I picked up on my other character. It's a paladin thing. I got a couple of them. This other one is a 2-slot, so I might be able to do a low-level rune wood on it later. So I'm just hanging on to it, but that one might be okay.
Oh.
Depending on how you're doing your build.
+3 to resist fire, +3 to might. I think. Let me look here.
All right. Well, I think we have lingered long enough.
Actually, I don't. That could be a good sell stick.
Okay.
I'll give it back for you to sell. Might have to wait for a couple acts because that thing has so many abilities.
I just learned an exploit that I might have to lead on fairly hard later on. Once you equip an item, if you no longer meet the requirements for the item, it doesn't get unequipped, but you stop getting the benefits. However, if the item is a belt, you still benefit from the extra slot.
Lots hoarding.
Potion slots are very important. I'd rather have a non-functional belt than not have all my layers of belt. All right. I suppose.
Yeah, I'm just off in the wild now, trying to find the next part.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up.
You know, next time we find a dungeon, I should.
At the moment.
Next time we find a dungeon, I should pop a portal at the entrance and just leave it there, so that once we're done in the dungeon, we can just go straight to the exit.
Makes sense. Well, that's fun. All right.
L and F are the ones I need for that.
There we go. For traveling, there is vigor. That means we all zoom a little bit faster. Our stamina recovers better.
Ooh, zoom a little bit faster.
Okay, so. Okay, so we were looking for the other one.
We found the Dry Hills. And the Halls of the Dead are right here. My portal is at the entrance.
All right, so the Hall of the Dead are supposed to go next. David has opened the portal to it.
And I'm going to be leaving that portal at the entrance so that once we're done in here, we can just take the portal back out and keep going.
I'm here.
Which one is the portal?
You want to go through, what's your character's name again?
Rasmus.
Rasmus.
Oh, I forgot to sell my items.
Oops.
Silly me.
All right, found second level on the northeast.
I found a little mini boss dude over here. I'm fighting.
Mini boss.
Whoop! I was fighting. Let me rephrase that.
Oh, he killed you. He killed you good.
Yeah, that electricity hurt.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, spicy.
All right, it's
Thank
dead.
you, Golem.
I have a portal open for you, Cody.
At my 24,000 gold.
Yep, you have
I
24,000
think my
gold on the floor.
I think my follower bit it.
I thought I put all of that in my stash. I must have forgot.
Oh, is that you guys up here who are fighting the mini boss, or we're fighting the mini boss?
Is already dead.
All right.
Oh, that's my min.
There was another mini boss downstairs that I thought was the one you were talking about. It also had electric spam.
Yeah, this one was the electric came out when you hit it. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, this fire tower is...
Yeah, they're brutal.
And it's immune to being cursed. Just a little uncouth.
I wonder if every floor has a... Okay, there we go. We fully cleared this out. Now down to level 2. Oh, and this is... Yep. Already have the zoom, zoom, zoom.
One more level and I get teleport.
Nice. A basic attack button here.
Waypoint.
Ooh.
Waypoint. Everybody likes the waypoint.
I gotta find the one of the dry hills too.
Do you? Do you truly need to find it?
Yes, yes I do. I like having
No, you
waypoints.
don't. Let it be left behind. Your OCD will forgive you, maybe.
No, no, it will not. Trust me, I've known it for over 30 years now.
Well then, you must beat it with a stick until it forgives you. Or, you know, loses consciousness.
Alright, next level.
Supposed to res my dude. Oh well.
Alright.
Oh. There's enemies right there, so I'm popping a portal right outside of it.
Why am I at 1 hit?
You're at what?
For some reason, I'm at 1 hit.
In the dream.
Ooh. Not luckily none of us are barbarian.
I've got another mini boss in here. Towards the top.
Heard something explode!
There's a mana potion in there. No.
The race to the mana potions, what this game's becoming.
Not even joking about that.
Ooh, a ruin.
No, I think I might actually start investing in energy. Just because
early game.
Well, yeah, I don't need to be super extra optimal, and respecking is an option. A few times, you know.
Especially once
and that cannon trap is useful.
Oh, okay. You want a offhand, David? Do you like more corpse explosion?
How much more corpse explosion?
2 corpse explosion.
I'll take it.
2 corpse explosion on an offhand? That's not bad.
So, where is it?
I am coming your way.
I see. I found a wizard stick of +3 firebolt. It is just firebolt, but it is 3 steps of it, so.
Dude, I'm gonna die.
Please don't.
Where are you?
That's poison is
other side of the map.
Okay, whew. That poison was pushing through all my health potions.
Yeah, poisons will stop at 1. But also the poisons on this map get nasty sometimes. Hacking antidote is worth it.
That was fun. I was just popping potions.
That also explains why I haven't noticed poison too bad.
That's why you're at 1 HP, then you got poison. Ethan's like, why do I have 1 HP? Ooh, that Targe is mine.
Yeah.
That's a pally item.
All these corpses are mine.
Ooh, sparkly chest.
Okay, I think 1, 2, 3. We're all here. Tap. Get your cube.
There were so many things I could kill. It was wonderful. I got to do my job.
All right.
I don't have
Ah.
space.
Where's that Targe? Drop it.
Oh,
Not the blue one. There was a yellow Targe that dropped. Where's the Targe?
Who stole the Targe?
Don't make me pull this game
I
over.
see no Targe.
There was a yellow Targe.
Yellow.
Yeah, somebody grabbed it.
I plead innocence
Oh, there it is.
and ignorance.
Whoever, I think it was Justin. He just left it on the ground in town. Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds like how Justin would have done that. Say nothing, just leave it. Now.
Well, if you're gonna use that one, can I get the set shield back?
Yeah, you can. So look at this one before I give you the set piece back.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A staff that's
Look at those
the resident
resistance.
wizards may
Defense
care about.
plus 1 life. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Good. So yeah, here's the set piece back.
Thank you.
This game, you want
Oh,
as
I
much
recognize that
resistance
small
as
shield.
possible.
Yeah, that was the minus 75% poison poison duration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want to hand that off to somebody, because poison hurts.
Yeah, I'd rather have 11% poison resistance though, with also fire, cold, and lightning resistance. Since we're going off also the lightning buggies.
Yeah, if somebody else is using the shield, they can use this. I mean, it's no big deal.
Unfortunately, I'm not willing to
I
give
see.
up my offhand of war explosion.
I think I am going to use that one with the firebolt because even though it's just firebolt, each level of firebolt increases my fireball by 14%, and I'm at 10 levels.
Unfortunately, I do know that that skill bonuses do not apply to synergies. Unfortunately, I did my research.
Maybe.
Holy
I'm not
fire.
sure. I mean, I've never done research on that myself, but
That being said, there are some exceptions. Honestly, this game's full of little exceptions. So I suppose it is worth at least looking it up for your particular case before, taking that as gospel.
All right, there's a shield here. so you can use
yeah.
it.
I mean, even if it doesn't, it still, puts me at 10 levels of firebolt. So, if I'm doing a single target, it makes it worth it.
Honestly, given how much we've been fighting over mana, it might be worth using Firebolt in all but the messiest fights.
Well,
Just
Fireball's
goes-
really good for the mobs because it does the area AoE explosion, and currently it only takes 7.5 mana per shot.
I'm a little jealous. My corpse explosions are sitting at 33.
I only have 103 mana, so I can
112.
get off about
Yeah.
10 or 12 shots before I'm out.
Wow, I'm actually using money to buy mana potions. Who am I?
Actually, probably about 15.
Just get a
I fill
weapon
up
that
on
gives
mana
you
pot every time I
man
go to
on the
town.
kill or man on hit at this point, Corey.
Yeah, I just need mana hit, but that'll happen. All right.
Unfortunate- I don't know if
went
mana
through
on
David's portal. No, I'm waiting.
I don't know if mana on hit works on corpse explosions. Probably not.
I hope it works
Probably
on Blessed
not. Like
Hammer.
even spells, you have to do man on kill, not a man on hit, because I think there for a bit they might have changed. Maybe.
No, I'm
it works.
pretty confident that it will not work for me because I don't get mana on hit from the splash damage of my leap attacks, only the direct hit.
Oh,
Okay.
waypoint.
Yeah, and the direct hit of leap attack is a weapon attack. The splash is just a flat amount based. Yeah, you're based on the skill.
Where is it,
So-
Corey?
So
Where's the
it's
waypoint?
literally go through David's portal, and it's just
Oh,
to the.
not yours. Okay.
It's just west.
And it
Okay,
turns out the
portal.
waypoint is right beside it.
All right.
In fact, I'm going to. Oh shoot!
The Great Explorer to the next part.
I am under assault. Aid him. Oh, I think I saw it. There we go.
It's a 3-socker.
I'm going to rejoin you guys in a sec. I just realized that my stuff's dead. Wait, season 5 is live? Does that mean that we just lost our... I hope we didn't just lose our ladder
No,
status.
we just started at season 5.
Oh,
It started like a couple days ago.
Oh, nice.
Or like right before when we started.
It's always nice when you accidentally start in the season, not when you start in the end of a season.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
I probably want to take that crystal sword. Those sell good.
Do they? Oh, good to know.
Yeah, I've noticed that some items just have way better sell values than others.
I'm starting to notice adjusting around. I'm starting to get. I see more ruins dropping.
Thankfully, my damage does not scale off of my weapon. It scales my
Don't worry,
attack speed.
I'll pick that up.
does.
Whoever missed picking that up.
So, does
Miss
anybody
picking what
want
up?
some ethereal studded leather? It's got 51 defense.
It's ethereal. You have
I'll throw it on my follower.
All right, I'm going to group up with the pile of minions, and we can make the exchange there.
Okay, I caught up.
All right.
No, that's 51 armor. Yeah, that's an upgrade.
I'll put that to good use.
And you'll put it to good use. Will you like my old armor for your?
Mine is currently wearing a 46 defense item that I've put some jewels into, so it's getting some extra attack rating.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I am currently utilizing an ethereal item myself.
We just
I
need
mean,
to get
you
the
might
runes.
as well.
We
They
just need to
often
get-
have quite good stats.
we just need to get the runes.
It
for
also
that
self-repairs.
glorious mana
So
regen.
it's fine.
Ah, yep, that would do it.
I've been told that there's a rune build for mana regen that.
Yeah, that's a like nightmare level. There might be something earlier game though. We need a soul rune if we to get that.
So-
Maybe nightmare. I'm thinking of something else.
Mm.
There might also be a lower level one now. I also don't know about that.
Oink, Grand Charm. They killed something, therefore all their health bars went to 0.
Do we have a necromancer in our party?
Indeed, we do.
Yes. Yeah, I corpse explode aggressively.
One that is.
I have found a preserved head.
Does it give corpse explosion? Because otherwise he's not going to care about
It
it.
is unidentified.
Well,
Well, then I guess we'll find out later
Yeah.
if I care about it.
if it doesn't have corpse explosion, sell it. Those items, if they have a couple spells in them, are great sells. If it tops off, if it's at 10,000, save it in your stash until like maybe the next act. If not, then the act after that, because every act we go to, the max goes up.
That being said, if you reach Act 5 and it's still capped, just sell it. The price only goes up by 5k per gameplay loop after that. It's just not worth sitting on the item that long. Oh, I see the stairs.
That's. Oh wait. Oh, I see. So when you gotta go northeast, we're going. That's where the stairs are at.
Oh, northeast. Got it.
No, never. Yeah, northeast. Yep.
Okay.
I had to check my brain compass to make sure I gave proper directions. I was like, never eat shredded wheat. Never eat shredded wheat. Okay, this is northeast.
You say that there were a couple more runes that popped up, Cooley?
Yeah, I picked up an L rune.
Elven. Okay,
And I
cool.
seen another rune drop. I don't know what it was, but someone picked it up.
Oh, I have it's mana after
I guess.
each kill.
What word are you looking to try to build right now?
I'm just looking for what we have so I can look for what I can make at some point. Can somebody give me a waypoint?
A portal?
teleporter?
I need to hit down anyways.
You asked, and two portals just pop up.
It's called teamwork. It makes the dream work. Until it doesn't. Then we die.
Let me make sure to get my money put in my stash this time, you know.
Do I want to just forsake actually being able to loot and just have all the charms? I mean, I could certainly just lean on the loot that's coming from the loot-centric barbarian, yeah, as the source of my funding. It's not a great idea.
I hear you clicking there, Ethan. If you just hold your mouse on them, your guy will auto hit them.
Really?
Yeah.
But that isn't as invigorating or exciting
I'm
as
definitely
spam
going to
thing.
do though.
Ooh, I dinged.
Oh, I am in level
How
19
dare-
also. That means I can use
How
this.
dare you dung without me?
I have reduced my magic find, unfortunately, for traps.
I have a
traded-
better magic find amulet.
Yeah, it was kind of a bad one.
Does anybody else want a magic find amulet?
I would love a magic find amulet, actually.
I do not have an amulet, so I will take one.
Oh yeah, give it to him.
Yeah.
All right.
That was easy.
I have an amulet.
So then, you gotta follow the trail of bloody giblets.
And fire. Mostly giblets.
Alright.
They make a very bright
So-
trail.
We're in the dry hills? Is that where we're at?
Well, I'll pop a new
We are
portal
indeed
for
in
you.
the dry hills.
Somebody picked up the fortuitous amulet. I think it was called.
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
I don't know which way we're going because I just got hit, so I'm gonna head this way. Oasis.
It is an honor to serve you.
He says as he goes the right way. It's almost like he's played this game before.
Well, I wasn't sure if I was going into the right direction or into the wrong direction, so.
There's
I
only
could've-
one
someone's
way.
destroying corpses. Someone is shattering corpses. I can't explode ice chunks.
Approach and let's trade.
Here's that someone beat me to the large charm.
I haven't
Fourth.
seen any charms because you guys pick them up.
I very aggressively go after charms.
Yeah, charms
Because I
are
fo-
super useful.
I fully intend to go into every act boss fight with a full inventory of charms.
Of course.
Oh, spicy.
That's a good call. So I'm guessing you store charms in your.
Yep, charms go in the inventory, and you get
No,
and
no,
they
I'm talking
apply
about
minor
keep,
stat
you keep
boosts.
them into your chest until boss time.
Yep,
That makes
except for a
sense.
couple. Like for example, I have this charm of cold res 5 and 6% extra gold. I just keep that in my inventory because, free money.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But what are some of the charms you happen to
From
have
Megalith.
in your chest so
Ooh,
far?
maggot lair.
A whole bunch of plus dexterity for the most part.
All right, portal
A
opening.
plus life, some plus resistances. Those are really the good ones.
Portal open if anyone's not here. I think we're all here, but if just
So
Hold on, I
trading
gotta summon.
my
Oh,
gold charm
gosh.
that you have
this is
another
the maggot lair.
one
Let's
for
just
like plus mana or something.
Welcome to the maggot lair. We're going to suffer. Everyone, just keep going
just
forward.
keep moving. Yep.
please, because we block each other's movement.
Oh, found the second layer.
Nice, thank you.
Take a right.
Oh,
And frankly, whenever possible, go a different direction than the others.
all right.
Yes.
All right. We found
Otherwise, you will cry.
Do you hear that, Dave? We found the second layer.
Oh, and the third layer.
Oh. Oh, that just worked out. Hopefully, we'll be able to leave this wretched place as soon as we arrive.
Everyone hates the mega layer. Are we at level 2? We're going to level 3. I just hopped out. The mega layer for co-op play sucks. Like,
so I dropped a portal right at the level 3 entrance. For anyone that's still possibly missing.
See, this is what makes it bad. You just keep moving.
Let me get to the front of wherever it is we're going, because I am a tank.
I'm literally being
stopped
not?
Well, we can't read.
Keep moving, Cody.
Sorry.
I've been pinned.
I'm
Thank you.
Trying to pick up this crystal sword, but I have no room.
Oh.
Because this crystal sword could actually be pretty good, depending on how many slots.
That wasn't the sparkly chest, man. That thing exploded like a sparkly chest.
It sure did.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm at the sparkly chest.
Well, we literally were at a chest that just exploded loot like a sparkly chest. It was.
Listen, you guys won't have to worry about me soon, alright? I'll get my teleport as soon as I level up.
Oh god.
And I will get us to the end. Level up.
We don't want to skip the whole game. We want to actually play the game.
I'm not talking about skipping the whole game. I simply mean strategic positioning of portals. Yes. That's
yeah,
no. At least to the waypoints. That's fine. Because half the time we don't know where those are.
That's really what I use it for mostly, is at least getting the waypoints. Alright, do we have everyone here for the main chest?
Yep. Oh wait. Oh, do you think I can get back, my friend?
Yeah, there it is.
All right, popping chest. Pick your staff of king.
And during the meantime, that will be my weapon of choice.
It is a very good item.
Whoops.
It's a decent bonk stick.
What's up, Ezra?
Another charm of gold. My inventory space continues to shrink.
So is mine. I'm picking up some like 3-socket items and stuff now.
I have a couple of those.
All right, Ezra, I would love to play Soul Knight with you, but we have to be in the same internet to play Soul Knight. Also, we're playing D2. But it's good seeing you.
Deckers.
All right, so it is 10:30. How do you guys feel about going through reading in Eucharist while we still have mental energy?
All right.
Sounds like a good idea.
As we just cleared the maggot lair, which I don't know if there's really like a more annoying place than the maggot lair, and we just whizzed past it.
Yeah, I got real lucky with 3 light turns and finding every single level to the next one immediately.
Yeah, that was gold there.
Alright, for those who are holding on to runes currently, can I have them so I can take a look at a couple things?
It's on the floor. All right, I'm going to share screen. Change window to screen. Screen 1.
Ethan, did you say you had a rune?
I I do have a question about this rune though. So it says
Yeah.
+2 mana after each kill. Does that apply just to the kills that I make or my summons?
So it should be your summons as well. It should all stack as far as that goes. Did you already socket that into an item?
I just need to find probably armor that I can put it
Well,
into.
I'm just asking because the runes themselves, yeah, they're useful, but if you have the right runes and you put them in the right order, you can actually make rune words, which give you like 1,000 times better bonuses than what you'd get with the runes individually. So, can you drop it really quick? I want to see which one it is.
It's tier rune.
Two. I don't.
The
Actually, I
lowest
might be able
tier,
to make
I
something
think.
with that. Let me see.
Here, I'll go over by the chest and kind of drop it.
Okay. I might be able to make a thing out of that. Let me take a look. Yeah, T and L, which I have both right now, will make steel, which is plus 20% enhanced damage, plus 3 to minimum and maximum damage, plus 50 to attack rating, 50% chance of open wounds, 25% increase attack speed, plus 2 to mana after each kill, plus 1 to light radius. Good night.
Like screen. Say good night.
All right, Ezra, I don't know if you can hear us, but we're going to get right into Bible reading and Eucharist, and you're more than welcome to join us. I said Ezra, right? Or did I say Ethan? I don't know.
You said
see
Ezra.
He's texting in group.
Okay, do that one too.
Oh, family just left. Yeah, I knew that. Just was checking what was going on. Okay, I might have to listen though. I'll see. Cool. I need to get you a microphone, bruh.
Just give him the one you were having issues with. I'm joking.
Knowing Ezra, he'll do tons of research and get the right setup if he wants something. Cool beans. All right. Well, yeah. Guess you'll participate as much as you can in your space. All right. So Ethan went to use the restroom. When he gets back, if everyone's feeling ready, we get right into the reading. Are you there, Logan?
Yeah.
Sweet. Will you be joining us for the reading in Eucharist? Oh, I was talking to Logan. I know you are. Today of all days, like, nah, I don't feel like reading the Holy Scriptures.
Someone else can do it.
I don't want to read about Jesus' victory over Satan. I want my victory over Satan.
Alright. So we got two options here that can possibly be made currently with the Rune Woods we have. There's the helmet, Nadir, plus 50% to defense, plus 50% enhanced defense, plus 10 defense, plus 30 defense versus missile. Level 13 Cloak of Shadows with 9 charges, plus 2 to mana after each kill, plus 5 to strength, minus 33% extra gold for monsters, and minus 3 to light radius. That's a helmet, level 13. Or...
Alright. And which word was that?
That one is Nadir. Nadir.
Huh. Alright.
Or we have Steel, which is for an axe, mace, or sword, and that's the one that I read before. Plus 20% enhanced damage, plus 3 to minimum maximum damage, plus 50 to attack rating, 50% chance of open wounds, 25% increased attack speed, plus 2 to mana after each kill, and plus 1 to light radius.
Instantly, where are you? Here we are. D2 resurrected. Oh, except this is just a... Your best was to use.
Axes, maces, swords.
Where
I
are
don't
you
know
seeing the whole list?
I am looking on rankedboost.com. So I look up something like Diablo 2, Rune Woods, for whatever type I'm looking for.
Yeah.
For whatever item I'm looking for a Rune Wood. And then I just open a different tab for each different item type and then just scroll through it.
I'm looking through Pure Diablo, which is
Pure Diablo's a good one too.
They do keep it up to date.
Yeah, rank boost. This is mostly just standard Diablo 2 stuff. It doesn't have any of the new stuff on it.
Pure Diablo has the new stuff on it, so.
So, do you see anything that can be made with L, Nef, or Tyr? Any combination of those three at low level? Or any combination of 2 of the 3?
Oh, look, there's a Diablo 2 rune word calculator. L, Nef, and what was the other one, Tyr?
L, Nef, and Tyr, yeah.
Those are the only 2 that we can make off the bat. Like, there's a lot of ones we'd have to have something else for.
Yeah. I mean, I can make something now or I can wait. Either way is fine with me. I was just trying to see what we can do to boost up our abilities here.
Yeah. Let's see, Ral would be worth saving the Tyr for if we got lucky.
Well, these ones are all the lower level ones, and they drop all the time. So.
Yeah, are you guys cool if we put a pin on it and we'll
Yep.
Sweet. All right, I got it open. You guys just want to hop into my Discord stream?
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of the game then.
Okay. I'm just leaving my game open because I imagine if everyone's up for it, we'll just keep playing after going through.
Yeah, I'll probably get off. We do have company currently, so
that makes sense. Okay. Now we can figure something else out after. All right. All right. So usually Ethan likes to take the charge in the reading. Anyone wants to read this time? Take that away from him. Just say it. I hate you.
Too bad I have the height.
All right, that's no. All right. Actually, Logan, are you there?
Yeah.
Are you cool praying with us into scripture reading?
Sure.
Sweet. Lord Jesus, thank you for revealing yourselves in the ancient times 2,000 years ago, and even till this day, you reveal yourself to all those who seek you. And as we read the Transfiguration, Lord, I pray that, you just unravel the truth that you are God, and they're just amazing. And help us to understand the Scripture and what it has to offer for us, Lord. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Matthew 17, verses 1 through 8. After 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and James' brother John, and led them off up a high mountain by themselves. There he was transformed in front of them. His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as light. Then, astonishingly, Moses and Elijah appeared to them. They were talking with Jesus. Peter just had to say something. Master, he said to Jesus, it's wonderful for us to be here. If you want, I'll make 3 shelters here. One for you, Moses, and one for Elijah. While he was still speaking, a bright cloud overshadowed them. Then there came a voice out of the cloud. This is my dear son, said the voice. I'm delighted with him. Pay attention to him. When the disciples heard this, they fell on their faces and were scared out of their wits. Jesus came up and touched them. Get up, he said. Don't be afraid. When they raised their eyes, they saw nobody except Jesus, all by himself.
What a strange thing happening on the mountain. What do you guys think? Like, what is the purpose? Why would Jesus make himself glow? What do you guys think?
Well, the obvious one is showing that, revealing his true self, in a sense, and how he's pure. He's the only one that can do that.
Thank you, Logan. Any other thoughts?
As for why he would do it, looking forward, I believe this is only shortly before the arrest and other events of the crucifixion really kick off. So he wanted to drive out any lingering doubts that may have remained in the disciples' minds, and such a blatant show would certainly do so.
Why do you guys think Jesus will take only Peter, James, and John up the mountain?
I have no clue. James and John are the sons of thunder, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely like shown as kind of like the inner 3. There's like John, the disciple, I think the disciple that's loved. And Peter. Actually, like the disciple James, I don't hear too much about him besides being like one of the sons of thunder. That's very interesting that Moses and Elijah appeared next to them. Why is that? What do you guys think? Like, why? What does it mean them coming on the mountain?
Well, I think at the time that all of the Testament.
You need to like talk directly into your microphone, by the way. Does it keep cutting out? Yeah.
So I think at the time that the New Testament occurred, there was a lot of like Jewish tradition and stuff, but even kind of like in all of that, they recognized Moses and Elijah as the two like greatest prophets in all of the Old Testament. And so Jesus being like in the presence of those two prophets, and then that voice basically saying that God is like delighted with Jesus, his dear son, it's basically showing that he's like even more important to God than these two really important prophets. And because of that, people got to pay attention to him.
Now, I wonder if they are just images of Moses and Elijah. Well, Elijah was sent to heaven, but with Moses, like, you would think he's resting in his grave until the resurrection day, but it makes you think, like,
I mean,
what's going
sure,
on?
but what's to keep God from just scooping him up for a bit if he's needed?
Well,
I thought there was another parallel account in one of the other gospel accounts that talked about it being a vision, but I don't know exactly which one it is. I'd have to find it.
That'd be the first time I've heard it being a vision. You know what's interesting is if you think about Moses and Elijah, they also they were on top of mountains where Yahweh revealed himself to them.
Yep.
Where Moses, he's the OG mountain dude. Elijah tried to have a Moses experience, and then Yahweh's like, I don't know if you guys remember that story where Elijah came up to a mountain and he there's that famous thing he said, "Show me your glory." Like he was expecting Yahweh to appear.
I don't remember this one.
So yeah, so first, do you know how Yahweh appeared to Moses?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so this is the time for Elijah. So there was during Elijah's time, it's a while after Moses. And there is the prophets of Baal or Baal, the prophets of Baal, and then he was like, it was like a showdown between him and the prophets of Baal. Pretty much through a whole scene, Yahweh won. Like he won the contest. And so he started running to Jerusalem, expecting the whole nation to go back to following Yahweh. But then that's when the king was like, "I'm going to kill you." And he's like, "Oh no." So he runs to the mountain. And that's the moment that he tells Yahweh, "I'm the only one who's it. You suck. What are you doing? What are you doing, Yahweh?" And that's when he was expecting Yahweh to show up like Moses. But that's a moment where there's an earthquake happens, a gust of wind happens, and then that's when there's a small voice. And it's pretty much as Yahweh saying, like, "I act how I act. I am who I am. You can't control me. I do not follow your system." But nonetheless, he still had a mountaintop experience. Now, why would you think Peter will go and tell Jesus, like, let's make some shelters, man. Why do you guys think Peter will say that?
It was the practical thing to do. They presumably just spent a while going up this mountain. Mountains aren't small things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and since Peter commented that it was a wonderful place. I mean, if you spent the last couple hours hiking up a mountain and you find a wonderful locale, sounds like a good place to stop for the night.
Ezra said something in the chat.
Awkward moment when you didn't know what to do. I'll make sure to actually, I want to put this up here so I could actually see your response. There we go. There we go. I can now see what you're saying, Ezra. So logical, like you're saying, like David, it was like a nice chill spot to be. Like you got transfigured Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, nice chill spot. They just got done with what was presumably a long hike, and I mean, you gotta sleep somewhere. So
Jesus just like, hey, you guys, follow me. What for, Jesus? He just doesn't tell them all the way up there.
Well, and then there's this interesting moment where it says while he was still speaking. So here's Peter speaking about shelters. It seems like he gets cut off. A bright cloud overshadowed them. Then there came a voice out of the cloud. This is my dear son, said the voice, and I'm delighted with him. Pay attention to him. Why do you think, Adonai, Yahweh will come and... I mean, it looks like he cuts Peter off. Why do you think he'll cut him off in mid-speaking?
I suppose it's a kind of useful way of essentially saying this message here, way more important than such mundane concerns as where to camp for the night. So shut it.
There's something better here. Stop thinking about tents. All right. Any other things you guys noticed? Any other thoughts before we read N.T. Wright's thoughts? No? Cool. All right, let's sound off. Cody, you don't mind taking lead in the commentary?
What am I starting up?
So we'll be starting right here. So are you cool taking lead in commentary?
Good.
Okay.
How far do I have to read to? Or?
You just read until you feel like you're done. And then who would like to read after Cody?
Sure.
Okay, Logan. All right, so Cody, Logan, and who would like to read after Logan?
I can.
Okay, David. All right. Then Justin, are you okay reading after David?
Sure.
And I think I'll be the last one. And then if there's still more, then Ethan, you read after me. All right, so it goes Cody, Logan, David, Justin, then me. Cool. All right, whenever you're ready, Cody. Lead us off, friend.
All right. Mount Tabor is a large round hill in central Galilee. When you go there today with a party of pilgrims, you have to get out of your bus take a taxi to the top. They say that God is especially pleased with the Mount Tabor taxi drivers because more planning goes on in a few minutes, hurtling up or down the narrow mountain road in those cars, and the rest of the day or possibly even the week. I've heard that out of other places too, but Mount Tabor is very unbelievable. Very believable. Mount Tabor is the traditional site of the Transfiguration, the extraordinary incident which Matthew, Mark, and Luke all relate about Jesus. Additionally, we don't know for sure that it took place there. It is just as likely that Jesus would have taken Peter, James, and John, his close associates, up Mount Hermon, which is close to
Caesarea Philippi.
Caesarea Philippi, where the previous conversation took place. Mount Hermon is more remote and inaccessible, which of course, why parties of pilgrims have long favored Mount Tabor. From both mountains, you get a stunning view of Galilee spread out in front of you. But Jesus and his three friends went looking at the view. They had something much more extraordinary to concentrate on. Something so extraordinary, in fact, that many people have found it hard to believe. The story is so strange. Not least Peter's odd blurted out suggestion about building 3 shelters. That many scholars now agree that there must have been a real historical event of this kind. In fact, there are several other recorded instances, both ancient and modern, of similar things happening when people have been very close to God in joyful prayer.
That reminds us of something.
That reminds us.
important.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. People often suggest that Jesus was shining brightly because he was divine, and that this was a vision of his divinity, which would otherwise have remained secret. But in Luke's account, Moses and Elijah are shining as well, so it can't mean that. Moses and Elijah aren't divine, and in any case, Jesus himself had said earlier in Matthew's Gospel that all God's people would shine like stars in God's kingdom, quoting Daniel 12:3. For the New Testament writers in general, in fact, humanity itself is a glorious thing, and Jesus' perfect humanity provides the model for the glory which all his people will one day share. If you want to see Jesus' divinity, the early Christians would tell us you must look, however surprisingly, at Jesus' suffering and shameful death. If that seems puzzling, it's a puzzle that the first Christians insisted we should live with. In fact, the scene at the Transfiguration, as it's normally called, offers a strange parallel and contrast to the crucifixion. If you're going to meditate on the one, you might like to hold the other in your mind as well, as a sort of backdrop. Here on the mountain is Jesus, revealed in glory. There, on a hill outside Jerusalem, is Jesus, revealed and shamed. Here his clothes are shining white. There they have been stripped off, and soldiers have gambled for them. Here he is flanked by Moses and Elijah, 2 of Israel's greatest heroes, representing the law and the prophets. There he is flanked by 2 brigands, representing the level to which Israel had sunk in rebellion against God. Here a bright cloud overshadows the scene. There darkness comes upon the land. Here Peter blurts out how wonderful it all is. There he is hiding in shame after denying he even knows Jesus. Here a voice from God declares that this is his wonderful son. There a pagan soldier declares in surprise that this really was God's son.
The mountaintop explains the hilltop, and vice versa. Perhaps we only really understand either of them when we see them side by side with the other. Yet learn to see the glory in the cross. Learn to see the cross in the glory. and you will have begun to bring together the laughter and the tears of the God who hides in the cloud, the God who is to be known in the strange person of Jesus himself. The story is, of course, about being surprised by the power, love, and beauty of God. But the point of it is that we should learn to recognize that same power, love, and beauty within Jesus, and to listen for it in his voice, not least when he tells us to take up the cross and follow him. Matthew, here as elsewhere, highlights the parallel between Jesus and Moses. Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt and then, before completing his task, went up to Mount Sinai to receive the law. He then went up again, after the Israelites had drastically broken the law, to pray for them and to beg for God's mercy. Elijah, too, met God in a special way on Mount Sinai. Matthew's interest throughout the gospel is in the way in which Jesus is like Moses, only more so. Towards the end of Moses' life, God promised to send the people a prophet just like him, and gave the command, you must listen to him. Now, as Moses once again meets God on the mountain, the voice from the cloud draws attention to Jesus, confirming what Peter had said in the previous chapter. Jesus isn't just a prophet. He is God's own son, the Messiah, and God is delighted with what he is doing. The word to the disciples then is just as much the word to us today. If you want to find the way to God, the way to the promised land, you must listen to him.
I mean, David was spot on. Kind of a foreshadowing of the events to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Yeah. That's where you hit it. What else did N.T. Wright's thoughts reveal about this passage to you guys?
That also in the account of Luke, I think, talks about how Moses and Elijah are shining as well. So it's like humanity in all its glory as well.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to think that the resurrected body that Jesus had, and we're also going to be sharing the same resurrected body. Ezra said, the fact that we probably know the actual locations where the transfigurations happened. But point out to Ezra. Interesting. Yeah. 2 spots that we think that it could have happened. Like those are historical locations.
Sorry, what were you saying before that, Corey? I was reading Ezra's.
Yeah, I was talking about how like the early Christians really believe that we'll be like Jesus, that we'll have bodies. Like we stare and then we meditate on the glory of Jesus. But also there is this theme that we, his followers, also share in the glory that Jesus has. And what's interesting, what like really point out to me, is the transfiguration of Jesus on the mountain is just as glorious. It's like him ruling like he did on the cross. Like it's like cross, yes, is seen as a shameful thing, but it's also the moment when King Jesus actually was enthroned. And so it breaks my mind seeing that as an enthronement, seeing it as power. Like that was an ultimate power move by Jesus by allowing him to be crucified on the cross.
That's a big fat paradox, the lion and the lamb.
Yeah. And I can't say it's greater than the Transfiguration. I don't know if I could say that, but it definitely puts that as equal, if not greater, than this moment, because that's the moment that he thusly then ruled, and then ruling the world. He was like, when I think, like, for me growing up, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts about this. I've always was trained to see the cross. Like, you know, if you look at the Passion of the Cross, like any of those movies, you're like supposed to see the suffering of Jesus as just suffering. Like, it's almost like, look how much terrible thing Jesus has gone through. So almost it's like, feel sorry for him to then want to serve him. I don't think it was, the cross was ever seen as a power move by King Jesus. It was generally always communicated that look how much he suffered. And there you go. He suffered a lot for you. You suck. Now give allegiance to King Jesus. What's your guys' thoughts about that? Has that ever been in growing up? Like, what kind of theme was revealed to you about the cross? Was it the power of the cross, or was it about the suffering? Was it mostly all about the suffering growing up, or was there ever any talks about like him ruling? Like the cross was a ruling move. Like which of those themes was really emphasized on you guys growing up?
I mean, not until recently I started to acknowledge that how powerful his death and resurrection was, and especially how he was forsaken when he died. He says, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And that hit me. We keep putting this image to God, Jesus on a cross, his suffering death, but that's not it. Jesus took on an even further burden than that. Of course, that's not the point, but you know, it says, "This is my dear son," but then, you know, God basically forsakes him for 3 days. And kind of asks what you're asking, but not really. But like I was saying, like putting an image to God, that God is more than what it looked like, I guess. Because I've always had this lingering thought about, you know, Jesus just being there, but you know, this illuminates it a little bit, how he says, "This is my dear son, I'm delighted with him." And of course, there's a foreshadowing to when he dies on the cross and then resurrects. And it helps me to have a better relationship with Jesus now that he's illuminated at the right hand of God.
Kind of like we can step boldly towards our God because he has done the bold move, and so it enables us to make the bold move. It enables us to take courageous steps because of what he has done. Is that what you're saying, Logan?
Sort of.
How about you, David? Do you remember what kind of theme was generally emphasis for you growing up?
The emphasis was put on Christ's triumph by overcoming the cross, by essentially showing that death had no hold on him, and yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that is a very important aspect.
Absolutely.
The fact that he did in fact overcome death and rise from the grave is kind of the greatest proof we have when speaking to non-believers.
Mm-hmm. It's the crux, as later Paul will say.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I just remember how many preachers would talk about the cat o' nine tails. Like, gosh, like that. I could give like so many examples of like they're really honing in his suffering. They have one piece that was like it was a flail, and it would just make the skin all bulgy, and then they'll have the glass that just rips it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose I'm of the opinion that, honestly, those little details like that aren't that important. The important bit is, the Romans killed him dead. The Romans were very good at this, so he definitely died dead. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Or at least it didn't stick.
I think, though, like, as a preacher, though, it's a good tactic, because we live in a very sanitized world. Like, if I am, like, in anywhere else that is not, if I, like, right now we're in a very sanitized culture. Like, we don't see death and suffering very much. And so what Jesus experienced was kind of like an everyday first century Palestinian, what you'd experience. Like, you're out in the field at any moment, the next day, Uncle Steve, who you're with the field with, he's just gone. And there's like soldiers who took him, and you just don't know what happened to him. And so it makes sense that, like, the accounts that we know of, like, usually the cross is suffering, like, the Bible doesn't very much focus on it, because that kind of suffering was just known. Like, the powerful empires did powerful empires things on the people they considered to be trash. And I think that's why, especially in the early times, like, the upside down nature of that was so powerful. Like, you could actually rule by serving your love, like flipping the script and serving your oppressors, and call them to a greater king who actually allowed himself to be oppressed, and then flips the scripts and to say that you could actually powerfully lay down your life for the other, like, and then now take that and then to your social and to your community where everyone is loved. You have a table where everyone eats together. Like, that there is, it's so powerful then, and it's still powerful, so powerful today. But you know what? When I first heard about, I'll say, like, when the first time I heard about the cat o' nine tails and all that, all the pain stuff, like, as a younger dude, I was shocked. It did put color into the experience. Like, it made the reality, I'll say, since it's 2,000 years ago, it didn't make the historical event more solidified, I'll say. So I don't want to shame, I hope may it came out that way, but I don't want to shame those previous ministers. It did help draw a picture, you know?
Hey, he was tortured as an innocent man.
How about you, Cody? If you're still with us?
Yep, I'm here.
What theme was more emphasized for you, if you remember? Was it the victory? Do you remember more of like the suffering part of? Do you have any memories of?
It was both. I mean, they emphasized the fact that he had to suffer so much for the victory to really shine through.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
The way they, the way that everything was positioned when we were younger was pretty much that. Was like, hey, be appreciative of what he did, because it's not just that he ended up winning in the end, it's that he went through all of this so that you didn't have to go through, all the stuff.
Mm.
So.
Yeah. Now I'm really curious, Cody, because I don't know. When was it like, where did it like land for you? So I think like growing up in church and stuff like that, like you hear it a lot, but when did it actually like the message actually land for you?
It would have been about middle school. Like I said, before I had gotten more involved in, church and youth groups and stuff like that at that time, and there was just a certain point where it just kind of like really clicked.
Mm-hmm. Was that kind of like a gradual click where it just happened, you're in it? Or is there like a certain moment that you remember like, this is it, I'm declaring allegiance to this?
No, I mean it was pretty gradual. I mean, like you said, growing up in the church is, you're used to hearing all the different stories and stuff growing up, and but I mean, I think really for most people, you don't really understand the stuff until you get to an age where you can actually fully comprehend, death and suffering in that sense,
Yeah. Yeah. I was raised in a church, and that's where it's a little bit different, I think, for us, is I was raised in a church. But it was like until I was 13 and 14, like I was 13. Like I was washing dishes, and it was like this whole process of just King Jesus going like, make me like, let me rule your, like, you need me. Like, cling to me. And I know like I was deeply just like, nope, not doing it, I'm just going to hang around. But there was a pivotal moment for me when I was like, I'm fully on board on like my life is, and I'm going to, yeah, I swear it, and like this piece of garbage life of mine is yours. And you can have it. Like that was the moment for me. And so like, yeah, I was raised, but I definitely knew that I was not being fully on board till I said, okay, I'm fully on board. And that's just the difference, I think, unless you want to clarify any points.
No, I don't think there's really. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Ethan? Do you remember like what was like? Do you feel like there was like any on the spectrum? I guess on Christ's suffering and Christ's glory. Like, do you have any memory of like what was more emphasized for you growing up?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Like, we didn't go to church like every single Sunday.
Hmm.
And then we kind of like stopped around 4th or 5th grade.
Hmm.
Just because like a bunch of stuff got in the way. But I think a lot of the stuff they stressed was like the kind of like trials of just going through everything sinless and getting up to that point, and then basically like taking everyone's sins upon basically suffering in their place. I think that's really like
that's more of the suffering.
It was suffering, but it was also like to emphasize the love God had. His people.
Yeah.
Send his own son.
All right. So
take the
I think I'm going to need to go ahead and bounce. Get Jeannie's currently here. I don't think she can really sleep while I'm still on the call. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And yeah, I think this calls it. Okay, so you'll be able to. Okay. Love you, David.
I don't think we have any grape juice or the like here anyway. So. Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. I think unless there's any other thoughts, we'll transfer and say goodbye to David, and then we'll transition to Eucharist.
Right. Good night.
Good night. Love you, David.
Good night.
Peace.
Good night, David.
Goodbye to David.
All right, Cody. Are you comfortable praying us into the Eucharist?
Personally, I'd prefer to have someone else do it, but
yeah, I'm asking. So you're not comfortable, and that's okay.
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. You want to do it? See if we get a little bread crunch. A little bit of crunch.
It's like fresh out of the oven.
Yeah.
It's like...
Pop, pop, pop. All right. Rip me off at the piece of that Ethan's bread. All right, I think I'll pray. Unless anyone wants to take charge in praying us in the Eucharist, I will. I'll do it this time. All right, is anyone not ready? All right. Jesus, you're only amazing. I just thank you so much. I thank you just for your creation. I am just enamored that you saw fit to create a good earth, make it bountiful, create us to not be zombie robots, but you create us with minds to just take your raw material and advance it further with circuitries and the whole, like all that, this whole thing that we get to fully enjoy right now. We get to communicate through the ether space. It's all thanks to you. Like even, like you saw it good for even there to be, even though it has been used too far, but you still saw it good. Like the advancement of travel is because of oil. Is because of energy. You just saw it good. So may we just be thankful on you even taking the next step, coming here on Earth, dying, and not And since you're innocent, they claimed you're guilty. They killed you, declaring you guilty of rebellion. But since you're innocent, death could not hold on to you. And you resurrected. And you flipped the script of the decay world. We are no longer dying when we cling to you. Death has no sting on us. And that's because of you and what you have done. And so I and we declare allegiance to you as we eat this bread and drink this juice, this grape stuff, fruit stuff, and we thank you of you. Wonderful, awesome name. Amen.
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 Gosh, I really want some of that cheesy bread we used to have, Corey.
Oh, man.
Like, I get nostalgia from that.
Well, one of these days that Ethan's feeling lazy, doesn't want big bread. And if he's okay with having Ukrainian cheesy bread, I'll totally get it. Or one of these days when Ethan...
It got pretty close today. Didn't get back to my place until about 11 o'clock Thursday night. And almost went to bed without getting the bread started.
Oof.
And then kind of started making the dough a little later today. But we have bread. It's all that matters.
They're beef bread.
Tasty bread, too. This crust is fire.
Itchy bread.
Are you saying his crust is filled with hot sauce?
Oh, dude. It's...
Don't give me any ideas.
Fire Taco Bell sauce.
You know what? It's going to sound very sacrilege saying, I'm thankful for Jesus dead. Jesus dead, because now I could eat Ethan's bread.
Wait, why do you have to be thankful for his death?
This practice wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for... I'm a Gentile. I'm not a Jew. I'm not taking communion. Or
We'll just say death and resurrection so it doesn't sound too heretical.
I'm so thankful for the cat of nine tails. Now I can eat
Oh
this
gosh.
delicious bread.
Oh gosh. Yep.
I'm so thankful that when Jesus says, hey, look, my body looks like worm. Now I can eat this bread. I think I made Ezra blush. But I am very thankful. If it wasn't for his death and resurrection, we wouldn't be able to be at peace with each other and be in practice of always sharing space.
Thankful for systematic theology. Oh, the piece from systematic theology.
I lean generally more towards, like, of course we systematize everything. This is how Western minds work.
Yeah.
But I'm very thankful for the more focus on biblical theology. That is like, it's like the NT Wright, like John Goldingay, like all of them. It's like a movement to see more of like the people of the Bible, how they thought and think and how they react. How do you think they would have saw their writings? Seeing them. Sorry, you want to say something?
I was just saying I agree. I'm not actually.
Because
I hear from you a lot about it.
Well, it's like before it was very easy to people with power to take the scriptures and then just like easily read it within their having in their own power space instead of seeing it as we are reading the writings of the minority. Like, there's a very common phrase you hear people say, like, people who wins the war write the history books. And, okay, that could be, like, and then some people take that. I mean, everyone has heard that saying, right? Like, shoot.
Yeah.
What game am I playing? Oh, yeah, I'm playing Hi-Fi Rush. And they say that statement. So it's like, even in, like, commons, like, okay, that's okay in a general sense. But if you look at our scriptures is literally the minority. People have bled and died and to pass on these writings. You know, it's like you could go back 2,000 years. You can even go back you could go back even now, like people die sharing, like getting the Bible to people who don't have Bible. Like it's the scripture. Like, of course, there's people with power who usurp the scriptures for their evil ways. But it's generally, like, it's by the blood, sweat, and tears of being oppressed people who get this scripture out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm sorry about that rant. I was playing Hi-Fi Rush, I think yesterday, and then they just, like, threw that out there, and it was, like, one of those moments where, like, I am so tired of hearing that.
Wait, what did you hear?
In the video game Hi-Fi Rush?
Yeah.
It was just like, because it's a video game that like pokes at big business and big empire.
Yeah.
Which I'm down for poking, but it's a very common phrase, and I think the lady says it. It's like, yeah, how the winners write the history books or something like.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just tired of hearing, like, I'm tired. Like, it's just one of those moments where it's like one of those very common common beliefs people say. And it's generally, it could be true about some things, but it also,
I mean, I think it's true about a lot of things.
Yeah, but it's like one of those blatant statements that it gets easily applied to everything.
That's true.
Because actually, a lot of the privileges we have now, like empathy, was through the blood, sweat, and death of the minority.
Yeah.
And so it actually, like, it's again that upside down nature, where in general, sure, the history books, but when you look at empathy, when you look at the values, the solid values of today, that is because of minority people going that even the small people have value. Because back in the time of like Palestinians, like, you know, first century, people from families, and like you had to have honor to give honor. And that like you don't ever just share honor with the low caste. And that's what makes like the whole Jesus movement so radical, was because it gave honor to people who had no social capital to give honor back. All right, rent done.
Yeah, one of the things you touched on was like how, like, it always pops into my mind if certain groups of Orthodox Catholic kind of groups will not read the Bible for themselves, but just listen to like the Pope or something.
Yeah.
Is that true? Like certain Catholic kind of denominations, they like read the Bible just from the hearings. Because I know many like Muslim groups do that.
It's one of those blankets that it was generally true.
Yeah.
Especially because usually the text was written in Latin during the time of, like, say, Martin Luther. So the text was in Latin, and there are people who generally try to get into the common vernacular. Which, like, you know, you have John Huss, thinking if I remember that's his name. Like you have like these movements of people who try to get into, like you have I'm forgetting the names. You have a guy making it into Greek. But yeah, it's. But then like, and I don't like. Sadly, that happens still today though. Is during that time, like there was some excuse because of that, but then even today, even when there is scripture everywhere, it is very easy. It's like it takes very like meditating on scripture is not an easy thing. It's good, but it's not easy. And so and so even today, it's very easy just to say like I hold to this kind of general idea that I heard from someone else.
Right, especially with the Bible's gigantic. You know, it's hard to not unhear things or bias.
And it's very hard to hear opposing thoughts. It just is. Yep. Like hearing someone's viewpoint on scripture that just rubs against your fibers, even if it may be true. Like it takes a lot of work, a lot of self like to go, okay, I may be wrong. It's like that. Like you have to like let yourself think that, okay, if this is right, can this be true in this and this and this? Like, and that's what like meditation literature does. Like it's always breaking your assumptions.
Yeah. I mean, reading like Joshua for Everyone, I just finished that actually. And I was reading how Joshua, there's some part in the book of Joshua where he's overtaking land, and John Goldingay says, well, he was in the actual area where it happened, and gosh dang it, he was looking at the excavation of the old kind of Jerusalem, Judah area, I think, or not Judah, but somewhere like that. But he says, Joshua, you know, this might not have even happened. This might just be a, you know, story. Especially the certain part, not the overtaking of Israel overcoming all these lands. But
you're talking about the ruins, the place that were already in ruins by the time historically Joshua got there. Yeah.
Like all the fires that may have happened and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it led me to like the Kenite documentary theory, all that stuff, and I've just been studying that right now. It's super, you know, it's hard to listen to other views. But it's just what you have to do sometimes.
Yeah.
And of course, these things are hypotheses, but still.
Yeah, it's very interesting because, you know, that's like 3,000, 3,500 years ago, you know, when we're reading the events about Joshua, and then like archaeologists do the best they can, you know, and then we then try to,
I didn't mean documentary theory. I meant documentary hypothesis.
Yeah, you're talking about the...
Clarify that. Just to clarify that.
The priest, like the different levels of...
Yeah, the JEPD or something like that.
That is like no one who is... That is like...
Yeah.
That's old German criticism, which is hugely debunked by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
well, sometimes scholars still use things like that, just like piecing together, debunking Yahwism and all that.
Yeah, well, so again, like, so that was before we had like the Dead Sea Scrolls, and we have like a lot of documents that it helps piece up together. And so like one thing that was great about heavy German criticism was it raised questions that then go, that's a good question. And then scholars wrestled it out. And it's because of that wrestling out that we can say that the ancient scripture is the best ancient work of antiquity. There is nothing in the world that is as reliable as the First and Second Old and New Testament. Nothing can beat that. If it's so solid that if one like starts doubting the authenticity of the First and Second Testament, then you might as well doubt the authenticity of any ancient source. Because it's how solid the records are of the First and Second Testament. Because everything else from the ancient world, like we get from documents from 2,000 years after the fact, while we have sources that are like just not too far away from the ancient source when it comes to the First and Second Testament. That's only because of like, letting high German criticism speak and letting those heavy critical thinkers speak and raise their questions. But yeah, I dude, it's really interesting to to study. And I forgot his name's like Rock. It's like a heavy German name.
The guy that made this hypothesis?
Yeah, who started that theory?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Because it was, go back a couple hundred years. It's a solid theory. That's actually during the time when like the heavy German criticism was a time when like Dietrich Bonhoeffer was like in Germany. Like that's the scholarship tradition that he was reared into, and that's when he will push against that, and that's where we get a lot of good writings like from Dietrich Bonhoeffer, like the Cost of Discipleship, all that.
Yep.
You packing up to go?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm eating and go. Well, thanks for coming, even when I have a messed up throat.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before I get sick.
I just overcame mine.
Customers all day.
Yeah, you live in retail. You work in retail, so I have a daughter who goes to preschool, so then means she's in a petri dish of germs.
What are you doing, Justin?
Waiting for you.
What do you mean waiting for me?
Come on, Mr. Host.
Oh, you're in my game? Oh gosh.
What are you guys playing?
I was wondering if Corey wanted to play something with us. So I was kind of... I know Corey has Black Ops, though.
Oh man, I haven't played Black Ops in a good bit.
Black Ops 3.
Well, do I have Black Ops 3?
Says you do.
Oh wait, that's
definitely do.
That's the latest one, right?
No.
Oh, that was Logan. Oh wait,
Ethan.
no. Oh wait, Ezra's still here with us. Okay.
Ethan left.
And Ethan, yep, Ethan is packing up. I do have Black Ops 3.
Yep. Oh, you have to install it though, but that's fine.
Yeah, dude. Okay,
Mr.
I
Fiber.
remember. This is the second to this is the latest Black Ops, right?
No.
Like this is not the zombie one that we played?
This is the zombie one, yes. It's not the latest Black Ops.
Wait, what do you mean it's not the latest Black Ops?
There's a Black Ops 4?
There's
I'm
a
hopping
Black
off,
Ops
you
Cold
guys.
War.
I'll catch you guys
Oh,
later.
yeah.
The one that.
This is the one I got to play
Alright,
with
see
people.
ya.
And
Yeah,
they
because
stopped
this is a
playing,
good one.
and so thusly I stopped playing because I legitimately only enjoy these games with people.
Heck yeah.
I thought we were trying to get other people to play it, and then
Wait,
they
Justin, what
didn't.
were you saying? There's another Black Ops game?
Yeah,
It's
but
Cold War.
it's like one of those always online ones with
Wait, what do you
ever
mean?
since. It's the one that came out in
Oh.
2020.
Cold War.
Yeah, Cold War. Black
Okay,
Ops Cold
yeah.
War.
That doesn't count.
Exactly.
Do you know you're set to Do Not Disturb, Logan?
You know what? Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I was.
Risk of Rain 2 is
Yeah, I
free
played a
on
little bit
Steam,
of Cold
excuse
War
me.
Zombies. It was actually pretty fun.
I think I'd have fun with it if it was with other people. But
Yeah,
otherwise,
it was. Yeah, with other people, it's pretty fun. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game.
I have learned that I don't. Yeah. It's like I'll get really into it, and then I'll start trying to play by myself. And I think it's only Modern Warfare is the only one that I
Yeah, Modern
played
Warfare
it.
maps on this.
Yeah, I only played Modern Warfare until I got really good at it, and then after that, I was like, oh, I'm good. Wait,
This
Risk
game
of
is
Rain
so
2 is free on
nostalgic to me.
Steam?
What?
they might have been mistaken.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you just say?
I don't know. Looks
No,
like
it's
it's
not.
on sale. Looks like it's part of the fall sale, 50% off.
That is explicitly not free then.
Yeah, you're right. Unless they're doing like a free weekend. That
What
could
the
be.
heck are you talking about, Ezra? I never said that.
When was this?
No, I was saying Risk of Rain Returns is not free, but it's on Steam for like $15. There's Risk of Rain 2 and Risk of Rain 1, but they also
Alright.
just remastered one. Yeah. Is my mic cutting out?
Sunday.
No.
Sunday.
Sunday.
All right. This is how little I played Black Ops 3. I have no achievements for it. It's a flat 0.
Same.
I mean, I practically do
Well, actually-
almost on this. I mostly got my achievements on this. Xbox.
I played a lot on Xbox, yeah.
I mean,
Mainly multiplayer though, not zombies. A little
are
bit
you
on
downloading
zombies.
on your SSD, by the way, Corey?
Yeah, what's taking so long?
No, I'm putting on my... Oh, actually, no, it's just an SSD. I know it's an SSD. I have a big SSD and I have my M.2 right there. But it's taking a while.
Oh gosh.
It's
I
taking
can't
a
wait for
sweet,
Risk
sweet
of Rain
time
2
downloading.
DLC.
Well, it's at 2%, so I guess it's not taking too long.
Seekers of the Storm. Still no release date.
ST4000 DM004. Yeah, see. Oh wait, nope. It's not an SSD.
I guess.
It's a
It's an HDD.
it's a spinning rust.
Yeah,
SSD tiny boy.
It's spinning. All right.
It's spinning? I guess we could play something else.
Let me pause. Let me actually. Don't worry. I'll clear some data. Put it on my. All right.
Kaiju Wars.
You know, yeah. If you go to the Steam button top left, and then go to options and then storage settings. Storage.
Wait, you have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game?
Oh yeah.
Like the brand new one?
Yeah, I want to play.
Storage.
I need to have Peter
It's
over and we
cloud.
can make it a day.
Storage.
Like Peter and I
Corey.
were talking about. Oh. Okay. Oh, let's remove that. Oh, this is nice. Move that. Move that.
Delete Uno. Just kidding.
Move that. Move that.
I'm not trying to manipulate your mind or anything.
Manipulator.
Ooh, delete Uno. Ubisoft doesn't fix it anyways.
Oh gosh, that's true.
That's
the
so
heck?
sad. It's like they get so much money out of it, yet they don't even bother to fix it.
I know. How much did the DLC cost?
And it's Uno, of course.
Like $5 each or something like that.
Gonna be...
It should be like $1 or $2 each.
Right.
All right. It's going into the bigger.
Mm.
Oh yeah, look at that go.
It doesn't seem any faster.
I mean, he has to click the downloads button to see it also.
10 megabytes a second.
It's going up though.
Is it? No, something's throttling it.
What should be actually in Steam? He also has the network limitations.
Has the update that we've been longing for Binding of Isaac? Has it come to pass?
It's a beta, so you'd have to check manually anyways.
Beta.
Properties. Oh.
It does not. Unless you get the access code.
The beta does not exist.
Oh, looks like we can't play Call of Duty.
Here, let me also... It could be throttle because... Let me... I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah.
I'm done sharing my screen for right now. If you really need to see it, watch my stream. Hit like, subscribe, follow.
I will.
Oh gosh, that hurt.
Hit the bell.
Oh gosh. Ugh. Felt weird saying that.
What, the cringe?
Yeah.
It looks like that didn't do anything. What's going on?
You guys just want to do some Eldens?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's do some Eldens while I wait for that. But I want that.
There is no waiting for that.
I want the Elden Ring narrator to just be like narrating the whole gameplay.
Oh.
That'd be so
And what would be funny but not good? Stanley Parable narrator. Or what is it? What is that guy's name from Getting Over It?
I don't know who that is. All right. See you, Ezra. Thanks for hanging out.
See you, friend.
Sorry, you can't
enjoy.
Play. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're doing Elden Ring, right?
It seems like. I like to do the Black Ops, but let me look here. Yeah, it's only running on 11 megabytes per second.
Oh my gosh, I beat Dark Souls 3, and now I'm on to Dark Souls 2.
And now you're back to Elden Ring once again.
Well, no, it's just Dark Souls 2 is like it wasn't made by the same director,